chili without meat sauce is beans. Now that's a new one. I've not seen that one yet, promise. I've not seen that one yet. I would beg to differ. I think chili without meat sauce is just chili. It's just chili. It's just chili peppers. Chili without beans is meat sauce. No, it's not. Stop spamming that. You know, Boobs, after I like completely destroy you in the chili cook-off, you're not gonna be able to spam that in my chat anymore. It's gonna happen. I'm gonna fucking. It's gonna happen. You're not ready for it, Boobs, but I'm gonna make the best goddamn chili you'll ever fucking taste. I swear to God. Hello, chat. Hello. How's this going? I'm gonna fucking pop a head gasket if I hear the chili with beans again. It's getting old. It's getting old. I've gotta do that. I've gotta figure out how to like make those chew chilies. And food is expensive nowadays. How am I supposed to do a chili cook-off when food is so goddamn expensive? You will become a bannable offense. I don't know if it'll become bannable. I just think it'll be shameful. You'll just be too shamed to show your face around here with them words, them fighting words, them spiting words. Do it Eric Cartman style. You're gonna have ground up parents in the chili. I wonder if that would make it taste better. People who like beans and chili prefer front-wheel drive VTEC cars. I would agree with that statement. I feel like that's a pretty true and accurate statement. Navajo Poncho. I know.
Thank you for the follow.
Jizzy's mom bought this for me when we went up to Atlanta because I saw it and I was just like, I love this thing. Look how big it is, chat. Look how fucking cozy it is. I love it. I love how cozy this thing is. This is what I'm wearing underneath. So I'm wearing the uniform underneath, right? So I'm wearing something. These don't fit my butt very well. I'm wearing something underneath it. So whenever I need to do a fit check, I can do that. But anytime I'm not doing a fit check, it's back to cozy mode. It's fucking back to cozy mode in this bitch. It's basically a dress. I mean, yeah, like if I have these like shorts, the safety shorts that I wear, and I unironically wear Astra cake shake. I unironically wear the safety shorts just like on their own, like a lot of times because they're very comfy. And I if I wear them with this, like it doesn't look like I'm wearing pants because you can't see them. It's like Clint Eastwood mode. I need a big poncho, like a hat. Or drive an Audi S4 convertible. I don't know much about Audis. We had Alpha on a shelf and now we have Wasser in a window. I'm just like a tiny bit nervous that it's not gonna stay there and that it's gonna fall. But I checked that it was unloaded and it should be fine since it's an AK. But I'm keeping an eye on it over there. If Peanut jumps up on that cat tree, I'm gonna have to fucking quickly get it. Twerk team. You guys don't want to see me twerk. You remember when Miley Cyrus tried to twerk and everybody made fun of her? That would be me. That would be me if I tried to twerk. I do not have the skill set for that shit. Could be worse. Finn had an Audi A4 convertible ripped in pink. See, that's you know what? I can get behind that. But he doesn't have a fucking license, so it doesn't matter. He can't drive it. Just have like 30 pairs. I do. I love them. The turkey butt twerk Lamau. Yeah, it would. Listen, chat. You want to see me twerk? Here we go. This is my twerking skill. It's like the Bob's Burgers. Like, you gotta do that back arch. You gotta have that, like, only back movement. Like, it doesn't, I don't have enough meat to have it, like, really bounce that much right now. I gotta gain some weight before I can really make it jiggle, you know what I mean? Hands on your knees. And just like... Fuck. This is the Bob's Burgers twerk. Thump depressor band twerk. You asked for this. I watched a VTuber femboy stream and it wasn't the same. Of course it's not the same. VTubers are not femboys. They cannot be femboys. You can be a femboy and be a VTuber, but if you're not a femboy in real life, you're not a femboy. I'm sorry, you're not. It's just not the case. If you... God damn it, I smell like shit peanut. You gotta bury your poops better than that. I regret asking for the tour. I told you. I fucking told you. Of course, I mean, I did kind of purposely do it awkwardly for the meme, but if I unironically tried to twerk, it probably would not be a whole lot better than that. I'm not gonna lie to you, Chief. I'm not gonna lie to you. You're only a real fanboy if you say so. Listen, we need to have a convention. Like, not an anime convention, but like a femboy convention to establish the rules of femboydism. We need to establish a rule set. Need a gigantic sombrero. Yeah, you're gonna imitate Finn all the way. You need to trade that in for a Maybach now. So I got an S4 convertible. Shit, dude. Shit, dude. I have so many ideas for what I want to do with my car. I have so many plans, but they all cost money. Chat, I want to take a 4BT Cummins engine or a cat engine, like a similar sized cat engine, and I want to put it in my BMW. Don't, Peanut, don't you dare. Don't you dare go up there. I'm watching you, Peanut. Oh yeah, I'm watching you. Go for the cat. That's what I kind of want, a cat engine, because like nobody has a cat engine in their car. The problem is, what cat engine do I put in it, right? Because if I'm gonna put in like I could take like a forklift engine, right, or like a small cat generator engine, but I'm gonna have to fuck with it a lot. Most likely, what I want to do is I want to buy a clapped out cat engine that's slightly bigger or slightly smaller than a 4BT. And I'm just gonna rebuild it and then put a new camshaft in it, put maybe a new injection, like P pump in it or something like that. Cause I want something with a P pump. I don't want any electronics. I want to go old fashioned with pipeline nozzle. You know what I mean? Put that where in your BMW? Planning to scrapping the rear seats. I could fit it. I could fit a 4BT in that engine bay. I guarantee you. I could fit a 4BT in there. I think I could. People have fit LS engines in E30s all the time. And I think if I could put an LS engine in it, it's not... I mean, I might have to cut some of the firewall out. I might have to re-weld some shit. I don't care. Are you build a semi-motor? What? You build a semi-motor? Oh, if can I build a semi-motor? Yes, and I've done it before. I went to school for this. I've literally rebuilt cat engines before. I've literally rebuilt 466 what was that, International DT 466 engine. Those are really nice. I like them. That is too big for the car. That engine won't fit. I would go for the International 466 just because I have experience with it, but like it is too big. This shit is too big. But I have also torn down a 6BT Cummins engine. I didn't get to put it back together because that's when COVID hit and I couldn't go back to school to put it back together. But I did tear it apart, and I know what I'm looking at when I'm looking at a 6BT. And a 4BT, for those who don't know or who don't care, is a 4BT is a 6BT without the extra 2 cylinders. So a 6BT is a inline 6 diesel engine, and a 4BT is a inline 4 diesel engine. So I'm either gonna try to take a 6BT and cram that son of a bitch in, or I'm gonna put a 4BT in it. Most likely a 4BT because it already weighs 700 pounds, and there's no way I'm gonna fucking fit a 6BT in that son of a bitch. An S52 swap in the E30 would make it a monster? No, dude, a fucking 4BT on that son of a bitch would make it a monster. What I want to do, chat, I'm gonna put a body kit on it, but I want to make the rear wheels like really big and wide to get all that power on the ground. And I just want to go to like the beach and like tow a 30-foot boat behind the E30. Just like, I want to see so many rednecks looking at me going, how the fuck is that thing pulling that trailer? That's what I want. Is there a Mercedes diesel in it? I might. I really like the idea of putting a cat in it, though. Like, I really haven't, like, I don't care what diesel engine I put in. I just want a diesel engine that makes decent torque. Because, like, I feel like it's the best of both worlds, right? I've got the RX-7. I've got the low torque, high RPM, high horsepower car, right? And I am trained on diesels. Like, I know how to work on diesels, especially older, like, pipeline, like... Mostly what I did when I worked as a mechanic was work on engines that were pipeline nozzle, were the older style of... Because, like, for some reason, if you don't know, semi-trucks are usually, like, common rail, high-pressure common rail systems now, but on construction equipment, they're, like, a couple of years behind. So it's, like, they all have old pipeline nozzles, which are the equivalent to a carburetor on a gasoline engine. But I really want to fucking do that. Because I'm thinking about this project on this car that I want to do. I'm thinking about all the things I want to do to this car, and one of them is completely just fucking ignore the electronics. I want to redesign and rebuild the entire electronic system from the ground up. I want to redo from the turn signals, the brake lights, the fucking headlights, everything. I want to not use the stock wiring harness at all. I want to put new sensors in it, new everything, and I'm going to run it off a central computer, which is going to be able to handle everything. And then I'm going to have a fucking, like, diesel engine in it. This is the key. Give that BMW the diesel. This is the key. I mean, could you imagine, though, that fucking shit would scoot. That shit would scoot with a 4BT in it, man. What year is the RX-7? It's 1983. It's a first-gen RX-7. It's that thing would scoop, like, genuinely, like, fuck. Chat, that thing would go. Like, let me give you an example of this engine that I'm talking about. 4BT Ranger. See, like, I could, like, take an old, like, piece of construction equipment, and I could genuinely just rip the engine out of it, rebuild it, and then slap it in my car. Alright, chat, I don't know how well this video is how good this video is, but I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about here.
That's ice! Moment of truth. This doesn't work,
Listen
we
to
did
the
a
sound.
swap for nothing. Alright.
Listen to the sound of this motherfucker. Imagine this in a BMW E30.
You knew it! We're the only people stupid enough to have this nice of a boat and this nice of a boat range. Yeah!
Easy money!
Could you imagine seeing a fucking little white BMW pull that son of a
What I'm
bitch?
talking about, baby!
Could
Ford
you
Ranger.
fucking imagine?
Out like nothing.
If you do that with an E30, nobody is going to look at that and be like, oh, that's normal. A modest proposal, she can make an ECU using vacuum tubes and the trailer will be transferred the tube computer around the car. Did they even make automotive grade tubes? They did, kind of. Back in the old days of cars, they didn't have radios, but when they started to add radios, it was like in the early 60s and late 50s-ish. Because back then radios had vacuum tubes, and so if you were to put a radio in your car had to have vacuum tubes. And the issue with that is, especially when it comes to audio, when you're dealing with audio in vacuum tubes, is that any vibration is interference, and it's going to affect the sound, and it's going to affect the tube with any vibration you have. And in a car, it's going to vibrate a lot. So there is like specific design challenges around getting the vacuum tube to work in a vehicle, but they did it. They made them. If you look up like old like 1956 Ford radio. It should have a slot for vacuum tubes where the vacuum tubes go. But they're like, they're very like, they're like on a shock mount. My brain selected one. I want a first-gen Camaro convertible cammed. Yeah, Camaros are alright. They're just GM products. Carrios go back to the 1930s. Yeah, but you know, they weren't as popular. It's like they didn't get really like standard until solid state came about, and then you didn't have to worry about tubes breaking. Man, I've been trying to like, here, let's see if we can find a Cummins engine, or like an engine on Craigslist. Not that I have money to buy it right now, but man, I so desperately want to do this. I so desperately want to take my car and put a fucking Cummins engine in it. Where are the engines? Car, here, fuck it. Diesel engine. Where's the map at? Lexington, Kentucky. That's not what I want. Let's see here. Perkins 4-cylinder diesel engine. It's gotta be like small enough to actually fit, right? Like this motherfucker, it is not gonna fit inside my BMW. I'm gonna be honest with you. This thing, which is cool as shit, by the way, this one's not fitting in the BMW. This, though, these things usually have little putsy 4-cylinder diesel engines. These little, like, semi-truck forklifts. I guarantee I could take one of these and, like, take the fucking engine out of it. That's a Kubota engine, though. Ugh. That might be a little small, if I'm being honest with you. That's a little bit small of an engine. This might be too big, though. What is this in? Ooh, maybe. Oh, it's in a fucking forklift? Actually, no, this could work. Not in a forklift, a skid steer. This could fucking work, man. I could take this engine out of this fucking skid steer, and I could absolutely throw that in my car. Oh, here we go. Here we go, chat. This is what I need right here. Oh, that is cool. I would buy the fuck out of that. Nah, this is what I need, chat. This is what I need. This is it. I'm surprised it doesn't have a third brake pedal, but... Damn, so you actually have a throttle and 2 brakes. Interesting. This is what I'm talking about right here, chat. This is what I'm fucking talking about. Now, this engine would not fit in my BMW. That one straight up wouldn't fit. Those pretty good tracks. Those look healthy, to be honest with you. For how old this thing looks, I'm impressed by those tracks. Those looks like some healthy tracks. Or at least comparative to what they could look like. They're not necessarily healthy per se, but they look more healthy than some of them I've seen. I don't know, chat. Sometimes I forget I went to school for this. The Cursed LeBaron is still available. Oh my god. I wonder why. I like to believe my brain has a Rolodex of words it pulls for forming sentences, and sometimes it pulls the wrong card. That is a really cursed LeBaron. This thing is very cursed. Who would buy this? I mean, I know who would buy this. I would buy this, to be honest with you. To be fully honest with you, I would 100% buy this, but this is not reasonable. Not a reasonable amount of money for what this is. I mean, it's cool. I would rock it, but what even is in the back? Why is there so much, like, what is this back here? Is this a tricycle? Humdinger, one of a kind, or one several cars. How is this? This thing has been on sale for months. Jesus Christ. I don't even know, like... And this is truly a unique vehicle that definitely will get heads turning. I did best look at you on Twitch. Oh, thank you. Who would make this? It's just make a Johnny Cash car. You just have to buy a second BMW to double the legs of the hood and front fenders. I mean, what, like, I could. Like, I could just cut off the front of the BMW and just make it slightly longer. But that's complex. You ever drive an old Volkswagen? Nah, I haven't, but I worked with guys who knew, like, the last guy I worked with was a really, like, if you're a mechanic, and you're especially a young mechanic, you'll work with old guys, and you'll know that they know what the fuck they're doing. Like, I'm a mechanic, but I'm not nearly as good as, like, those guys, the old farts that are, like, fucking been doing it for 30 fucking years. And they just know what the fuck to do on everything. Those guys are smart. I worked with a couple of them, and one of them, they're all super nice guys, but one of them, he was like he specialized in Volkswagen engines. Like, he knew what the fuck he was doing with the Volkswagen. Sweater, it's when it's warm outside. It is warm outside, but it's not warm in here, and I'm very cold at all times. Did any of the old guys try to grab your butt? No. No, they didn't. I think, you know, for a lot of old guys, like, regardless, I would just, if I was, like, a girl, I'd be too young for them. Because a lot of them are, like, old enough to be, like, my dad. It was weird, because, like, I would work with guys who would talk about their kids who were my age. Carmen GIA is really pretty. Could open the window? Yeah, but then there's no screen on that window, so I'd have to, like, bugs would get in. I am slightly concerned, though. People might be able to see that AK from down there. Is there anybody down there that's looking at my gun? I think it'll be fine, as long as I take it out. As long as I don't leave it there. Mechanics are normally perverts. This is true, but, like, listen. You're gonna have... I went through all of my school years without getting, like, sexually harassed. And I think that speaks to the amount of self-control most rednecks have when it comes to not being called gay. Because, like, even if some of them wanted to do it, they know they would have been, like, called gay by everyone else in the school. So I think that's what kept everybody at bay. And I didn't look the same when I was, like, in diesel school. Like, I looked different. Like, I wasn't quite as feminine as I am now. But hold on, let me go see if I could, actually, let me see if I can find something, chat. Let me see if I can go back in my Snapchat memories and see if I can find my thing. 2020, let's go 2020. Alright, it didn't work. Let's go all the way back. Camera roll, screen story, okay. We need to go deeper. Oh shit, it only goes back to here? Fuck. This is after I graduate. God damn it. Where the hell is my... Oh, I don't know where it is. God damn it. I can't find it. But there's a video of me. I took a picture of like my butt and like in a really like seductive pose. I sent it to my like classmate group chat just to fucking spite them. I mean, not to spite them, but just to really make fun of them or like tease the shit out of them, because by the end of my school years, I was starting to look a lot more feminine, and I really teased the shit out of my classmates. Look mighty fine in them jeans. I could bug that light zapper. Psychological response to anti-repair design. Your classmates were like, damn. I think my classmates were... I think they knew that I was, like, must have been gay or something like that. But I think they were all, like, too like embarrassed. It's like kind of don't ask, don't tell kind of thing. I'm pretty sure most of them were too like. By the time I got into school, like I got along with my classmates fairly well, like to the point where I feel like most of them wouldn't care. Like even if they thought I was gay, it's like if you're not like being weird about it, like I wasn't like I didn't come on to anybody or like really like shove it in people's face. So I feel like most of them kind of respected that, and most of them just kind of like were like, okay. I don't know if anyone had a crush on me, but I kind of doubt it. And if they did, they probably hid that shit really. They dug that. They buried those feelings deep. I wonder how many kept it as their wallpaper. Well, it wasn't just me. Like I had this like army guy that I went to school with, this veteran, and he's really cool. And he would like egg me on to do it sometimes too. It would be so fucking funny. It's like it wasn't that I was just teasing people. It's like I was teasing people and laughing at them with other people. It was good. It was a good time. It was a good time. I remember, you know, in diesel, you know, I had started to grow out my hair, and it was getting pretty long. You know, it was probably like about this length right here. And it was getting long enough to the point where, like, my teacher even said, hey, you know, you should probably put that in a ponytail before that, like, something catches that. And I'm like, okay, I'll put that in a ponytail. And so I do, right? And I put it in I do this, right? I get it into a ponytail. In my fucking class, like, I had this guy that walked up to me. And he saw me in the ponytail, and he just looked at me, and he went, God damn it. And then he walked away. That makes way too much sense. It was so fucking funny. I had one guy ask me if I was, like a cis female. Like, if I was, like, F to M. I went to school, gay was a fighting word. Motherfuckers saw that picture and were like, the Lord is testing me. Which is funny, because I was wearing, like, boxer briefs, right? Or not even briefs, just normal boxers. But they rid up on my pants. So, like, I was wearing, like, yoga pants. I took this picture, and I wasn't wearing girls' underwear, but it looked like I was. And because it, like, the way the underwear scrunked up around my ass made it look like I was wearing panties. And I swear to God, they must have just they must have died. They must have just not known how to handle that. I wonder if it's on this phone. I wonder if I saved it onto this phone. Let me go to my camera. Let's just scroll all the way down. I really want to find this for research purposes. Shit, no, it doesn't go old enough. This isn't old enough. Where did I put this image? God damn it. Where did I put this shit? I don't remember. I don't remember where I put it. God damn it. Are you men? You look great for a man, woman. What? I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. But you confused a lot of guys in school. Keep it in a drive? Probably. I've seen it before. Like, I've seen it, like, while I was scrolling through my shit. So I know I still have the picture. I'm pretty sure it's just on our drive somewhere. In fact, I might know where it is, to be honest, but it's downstairs on the computer. But I'll post it if I can find it, because it's funny as fuck. My nickname in school was Tina, was Tiny Tina, and I got a hat that just was pink, and it said Tina on the front of it, and I just wore that to school like every day, and people, I fucked with people so hard. I knew. At a certain point in my education, I realized that I was way shorter and more feminine than everybody else, and I just said, fuck it, and I just started playing into it. I hate boxers. I do too. Like, they always ride up. Like, boxers always tend to, they'll, scrunch up, you know what I mean? And they'll, around, the butt area, they're really, get annoying and tight. You have to keep reaching down your pants to push them back down. It's really annoying. Unironically, I don't wear women's underwear because of any dysphoric reasons. I wear them because they are just more comfortable than any other type of underwear. Isn't Tita code?
Thank you for the
Code?
follow.
Daddy.
I don't know what you mean by that. Misha, thank you for the follow, Misha. I enjoyed the bastard for the follow. Thank you so much. Also, Oscar for the resubscription. I didn't see that. Thank you for the resubscription. If you only still had the Tina hat, I probably do. Maybe. I might not. It depends. I don't remember. If I have it, it's in Iowa, and it might be in the storage unit, which I may or may not still have. Not sure, but we'll see. We'll see. But speaking of things that I needed to take care of, I did actually go take care of the P.O. Box. So now the P.O. Box is good. P.O. Box, if you're worried about sending something to P.O. Box, P.O. Box is good. It's paid for. I'm good. I've got packages. Couple of which I know what are, and a couple of which I don't know what are. I know at least 2 of them, and I know I cannot open this one on stream. This is not a stream package. I cannot open this one on stream because I look who it's from, and it just says S Supplies, and I know who that is. I know who that is. Like your podcast, keep up the great work. I've got to edit episode 2 now, because now that I've gotten 1 episode out, I really want to keep it on a weekly schedule. I don't want to miss any weeks, so I want to make sure I get that uploaded by this Saturday or this Sunday. The 2nd episode, that is. I hope the podcast goes. I do too. It seems like a lot of people are liking it. It got a lot of views, like, within the first, like, couple of hours of it being up. Like, I was surprised at how, like, quickly. Like, I checked up on it, like, 40 minutes after I posted it. It had, like, 300 views or something. What's it at right now? Maddie sent me a screenshot of one of the comments, and it was just a guy, like, talking about the existential reality of men, like, being feminine, and that he was down for it. Hold on, Astra, Omegle. What was that I just got a notification of? Holy shit, thank you, Student Doing, for the $50, holy fuck! What the fuck? Thank you, Student 08, for the $50, holy shit, thank you so much, just because. Alright, okay. Thank you. It has almost 2,000 views, and it's been up for 2 days. That's fucking crazy. So I guess people really do want the podcast. So I will the next episode is coming out soon. Be ready for it, cause it's coming out. Can't wait to see what Derek sent me. I don't know if I have all of the packages. I don't know if everybody's package is here. So if I have it, I know I have a couple of Derek's packages. I think I have I think I have everything. We'll see. We'll see. If your package isn't here though, don't worry, it's probably somewhere. Alright, I'm curious. I'm too, like, curious as to what this Sissy Supplies supply package is. So I'm gonna open it. And I'm gonna be very careful to not show what's in this box on stream. Because I know that it's probably not gonna be Twitch safe. I don't want to end up like Jay and get banned. Really well done packaging. There you go. BP content package? Probably not, if I'm being honest with you. It's probably a little bit too saucy for even that. Oh my god. Alright, well, I guess this is what I thought it was. And then I also have, there's also this as well, which is pretty great. I'm pretty happy with that one. I'm pretty stoked about that one. Jeez. Yo, hold on. Wait a minute. What did the card say? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about what the card says. Don't worry about what the card says. Wait, where's the next hole? Wait, where's the... There it is. There we go. Again, this smells. This smells really bad, peanut. You should not do that. No, call me daddy. Damn, I have to open the fucking... Ugh. God, peanut. What the fuck? You gotta wipe that shit up. Or not wipe it up. Do the thing. Okay, where's the little... Alright, there. Alright, I'll just have to work. There we go, chat. Just in case you forget which streamer you're watching. Just in case you forget. Now call me daddy. Daddy. Oh yeah, you want me to call you daddy? She would probably need a 1K donation to do that. Alright. There's other things in this, and I have to be very careful not to show it on stream. Taking great caution right now. That's cute. That's a cute butt plug. That's a much more reasonable sized butt plug than most of the ones I have. That I could handle that. I could handle that size. You can open it, but turn the stream loading screen on. No, I like to live dangerously. Get a new stamp. A new stamp. What is this one? Whoa, it's got purple on it. Oh, this is just the same size but metal. Ooh. I like that. Oh, I like that. Chat, look at my new ring. Look at my new ring, chat. Do you like my new ring? It matches my collar. Do you like my new setup, chat? Do you like the new setup? I love purple. I do love purple. Purple's like one of my favorite colors. It goes in your butt? What? No. No. I don't know what you're talking about. No idea what you're talking about. Not a clue. This package has a secret compartment. That bag was a little high, homegirl. What bag? This one? I don't think there's anything in this bag that's problematic. That is what I'm looking at right now. I can't show that. I don't think this is I think this is just like a how does this work? No idea. Not a single clue how this works. It's some sort of... It's some sort of whip. It's a whip. I think I understand the purpose of this. I think. Astra always remain here. At least for Jizzy or Nano. I think I understand the purpose of that one. Some more stickers. Let's try this. There's another secret compartment in here. Oh my god. Alright, this one I gotta be real careful with, chat. I appreciate the sealed bag too, though. I could really appreciate that in terms of like the packaging. It's nice that it's not just in loose packaging. Thumbs up to Sissy Supplies packaging. Very discreet. You know what that, I mean, that is something I specifically could appreciate very much so. Sissy Supplies, if Sissy Supplies is in the chat right now, I appreciate that. The discreet packaging is very nice. Someone's got, if Sissy Supplies isn't in chat, someone's gonna clip this part of the stream. This seems like excessively large. Like this part right here, this seems excessively large. I don't know what this is. Is this like an earring? I don't get it. I mean, I do get it, but I don't get it. I mean, Astra 762. They will clip it. Oh, I see. This one's got a small. Okay, so there's more. Oh, I see. Okay. Just to, there's multiple rings just in case. That seems long. That seems very long for what that is. I feel like I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one, Chief. That seems rather long to go down where that's supposed to go down. Oh, there's spikes too. Oh, that seems aggressive. Oh no. Oh no, there's spikes, chat. This is another level. This is definitely, it's my car keys. It's for my car keys. You hear that? Do you hear that rattle, chat? It's just my car keys. It's just my car keys. Don't worry about it. Oof, boy, that is a long thing. Into oblivion. Maybe spicy after stream battle pass. I don't know about this one, chat. This if I posted this on battle pass, it would surpass even Finn in spiciness, and I'm not ready for that. I'm not ready for that one yet. I find that style horrible for long-term wear, but people do wear it. The kind with the tube? I don't know. I mean, listen, chat. I've tried that before. It's not as bad as people say it is, but that seems a little long. That seems a little long for what it is. Like, self-report, but like, actually, like, that seems a bit excessive. That seems a bit I don't know. Luckily, this seems very modular. I feel like the point of this is that it is modular, so that it doesn't it's not whatchamacallit. It's not I can adjust it for my needs. Okay, that was it. I thought there's another secret compartment. Wow, how enlightening. I will definitely report back as to whether that fits or not. She may have corn-fed pussy, but she has no limits. The only thing about it is I will say it looks to be too big. But we'll see. I will report back. We'll see if there has been. We'll see if Sissy Supplies has cracked the code in finding one that actually fits. Computer says nah. You can choose your player's levels. You that small? I'm not big. I'll play if that's what you're asking. I'm not that big, to be honest with you. Well, if we're here anyway, we might as well do the other boxes. I've got this one. It's from Amazon, but I think I know what it is, if I'm correct. I think I know what this one is. I'm pretty sure it's batteries, but we'll see. Probably average. I mean, maybe. Should be batteries, yes. That's what I figure. Huzzah! Would you look at that? A piece of paper. And some batteries. Wow. Hold on. Am I able to do that? Am I able to take this off? Let's see here. I need the little like. Well, I wonder if I could just use one of these keys these inconspicuous keys that I have. No, it's too wide. Damn. Is there another thing I can use as a screwdriver over here? Shit, I need a proper screwdriver, and I don't have one in this room. Forgot that I had that. I forgot that I had that one. Oh well, I'll replace the batteries in a little bit. It is not the most important. Optic comes with a tool that opens that, but any flathead that's small enough would. I know the Optic comes with one, but I don't know where that went. That little tool went. Yeah, who knows where there's a box? I don't think I got rid of that box, but I don't know where that box went. It's somewhere. I have it somewhere, but I don't know where it is. I just need like a small little flathead screwdriver that will work fine. Damn, I can never focus. I think, there we go. There we go. Figured it out. Holy chicken. You just had so many guns in this pawn show. I could. Alright, next box. Next box. Okay. There's no dockable information on the package. I have to check for, you know. Alright, let's see what's in this Amazon package. Oh, it's jeans. Oh, I like these light ones. I kinda wanna try these. These are from Cuddle Bear, by the way. Thank you, Cuddle Bear. Hello, Astra. Astra will dox a chatter. No, it can't dox. I can't dox a chatter on that one. Because it's from Amazon Fulfillment, so. Wash before first wear. The color making these jeans look great comes with special dyes which may transfer to furniture, the light color surface and fabrics during the use and washing. Huh. I like that. Kind of want to see if that will like fit. Hold on, chat. I'm curious as to if this will fit or not. Let me put this on. Hold on, chat. 1 second. They do indeed tend to fit, or they fit, I think. They fit pretty well, actually. I can get behind that. I can get behind that. I can get behind that real quick. Oh, whoops, this is backwards. See this, you know, they come with, these things come with a feature. If you wear them backwards, you can just do this. cute. See, I judge jeans not based off of their color or how comfortable they are to wear. I judge them based off of how they make my butt look. Booba? Can we replace Robert with Jizzy? Alright. Booba? Yes, Booba. I can't tell if my Booba is bigger than Finn's or not. I think I'm still bigger than Finn, but he's probably gonna catch up to me. And that's gonna be really a bad day when that happens. It's gonna be tragic. Someone's gotta pay for breast implants right now so that I can stay ahead of Finster in the Booba game. We need 10. Surprised you're cold since your computer's lit enough feet. Yeah, but I'm just cold in general. Like, I don't know why I've been so cold. I just am. Just am cold. Anyway, we have stuff from Derek. Quick, someone buy Astra double Ds. I wouldn't want double Ds. That seems like a bit much. Yeah, okay. This one I can dox, so I'm gonna try my best not to dox. Haven't seen 10 Muses in a while. Apparently he was asking about me not too long ago. Finn messaged me like out of the blue, being like, yeah, 10 was wondering about you. You still alive? Why do you even have headphones on? Because the tism makes me feel better when I have my ears covered. I don't like hearing the echo in the room. It fucks with me, so I like having it just is easier for me to talk with the headphones on. I don't know why. You know what, chat? I really need to like reorganize this room in like a bad way. Like I'm gonna try to reorganize this room. I need a new desk, really. I need to spend like $200 just on this room and buying shit for this room. If I had $200, you want the song you promised him? If I had $200, I could make this room pretty fucking sick. But I don't have $200 for that, so you get a rhythm with the tism. All right, what's in this box? We have an orange thing. Some of my favorite movies. Oh, that's cool as fucking hard drive. That is a cool ass fucking hard drive. Yo, look at this fucking hard drive. It's got like the thing on it. That's the coolest hard drive I've ever seen. Fuck. Hell yeah. I honestly, I like the hard drive better, or the flash drive better than the movies. I wonder what movies are on that. I'll have to check. Get some blacklight posters. Double E would look awful because of her small frame. Yeah, I wouldn't want double E. That would be too much. Not an SSD. No, it's just a flash drive. But I like having flash drives because it always sucks when you want a flash drive and you don't have one. Don't plug it in. I won't plug it in yet, but I'll plug it in later. Night shirt for Astra. Yo, what the fuck? Yeah. Yo. Oh, this is Jizzy's. I can't even take this. This is just Jizzy's. This is perfect for Jizzy. I will wear this though. Yo, the Cheech and Chong shirt. This is awesome. Holy shit. I vibe with this so hard right now. Hey man. It's me, Dave. Let me in. The cops are here. Dave's not here, man. I'll just get a little high. Hey, just get a little high. It's just a little high. That's actually so fucking cool. I love that shirt. Looks very beautiful. Oh, thank you. Do not drink expired 10 years ago. Good for you to practice reading German. Display only. PS, not a dildo or a butt plug. I'm glad that you, that you specified that, because I probably would have tried to drink this had I not known that it expired 10 fucking years ago. 2404 2015. What? What the fuck? What even is this? Mia Sanmai, FC Bayern München. Is it from Munich? Energy drink, coffin haltage, yeah. Made in Austria. It's made in Austria, yeah. You shouldn't have sent this to me, because now I am deathly curious as to what it tastes like, and I have so desperately want to take a sip, but it's 10 years old. Hey, Jinx has a new hard drive with SSD speeds. That's kind of cool. That is kind of cool. I will display this. I will not drink this, but I want to. I really fucking want to. I really do want to. I'm gonna put it. I'll put it right here on the windowsill for right now. I'll take it downstairs and I'll put it in my break front. Open it and smell it. I don't want to open it because then it'll go bad and I'll have to dump it out. I would say, but what's the worst that can happen? Have you not seen like those Shoe Nice videos of like just people who were like, I have this limited edition Crystal Pepsi from 2000. It's 20 years expired. I'm gonna drink it. They drink like one sip and immediately projectile vomit. How much to shotgun it? $2,000. $2,000 I will shotgun that energy drink. Le Beast. Le Beast? I don't remember who it was. It's either Shoe Nice or somebody else. It was one of those motherfuckers that just like... Shoe Nice is famous for downing like bottles of vodka, isn't he? And he'll just like take an entire bottle of vodka and just chug it. Which is insane, by the way. 2000 won't even cover the ER trip. His name was L.A. Beast, wasn't it? I have no idea. I just remember seeing those videos. It's like... the special edition 2025-year-old Mountain Dew special edition. Is it still good 25 years later? Taste it, immediately vomits. Steve 1989 ate a 110-year-old MRE and was still good. Yeah, but he knows what is safe to eat and what isn't. Like, he does, even he'll like, will look at something and like, be like, no, this is not safe. I'm not eating this. Like, he knows what is generally good and what is generally not. Like, and also, I don't know, I can't afford a ER visit right now, man. I don't want to have to go get my stomach pumped. Pepsi actually sent him freshly made Pepsi Clear after that video went viral. Lol. Oh god, dude. That's so nasty. Fucking imagine drinking 30-year-old can of Pepsi. Ugh. No, no. I'm glad that Derek specified that I was not to drink that. Is Derek here right now? I want to open his packages if he's not here. Hi, Peanut. Yes, he is here. Okay, okay, good. Yes. Oh, fuck, dude. Derek is in the shadows. He's always there. Always lurking. I need to go to the hospital for ending every video. His phrase was, I need to go to the hospital. I mean, I guess it's the views. You do what you gotta do for the views, man. You gotta get those fucking views, bro. It's all about the views. Nothing else matters. Nothing else matters. Motherfucker ate a cactus one time. Why? Why? What is society? This is, we live in a society. Peanut, you're on top of the other box that I'm gonna have to open in a second. What is this? Yo, that's actually cool as fuck. Yo, that's cool as fuck. It's a little bottle opener magnet with a beer bottle. That's actually really cool. I like that a lot. Yo, that's really nice, because then you can keep it on your fridge and you always know where your bottle opener is. That's fucking sick. Look at that shit, chat. I love these little. This reminds me of something that I would have seen like on my uncle's fridge, and I would have been like, "Damn, I like that. I want that." So the short clip of you in Gothic look, love that. A look on you on to YouTube. I need to try the Gothic look again. I need to like assemble all of my outfits, because they're all scattered right now, and I need to collect them and like figure out what I have. Because I could do another goth outfit. I would just have to get my makeup. I don't have any more black lipstick, so I'd need more black lipstick, more eyeliner. And I also need, like, I think I have fishnets, but I also need just like other gothic shit, you know? I'm pretty sure I could do it. Pretty sure I could. But, well, I'll have to see. Oh, is this another one of the Cheech and Chong shirts? Please tell me it is. I will absolutely twinsies wear this. For Jizzy. This one's for Jizzy. Okay, they are. They are just two of the same shirt. Hell yeah! Fuck yeah! I fucking love this, man. I fucking love this shirt. I love his face. Would you make out with me? Maybe. Probably not, because, you know, Jizzy, but... Here, Tina, I'm gonna let you hold on to that one. There you go. I fucking love that shirt, man. My coworker knows how to open up beer bottles in strange ways. Or beer bottles in strange ways. Yeah, I've always seen people like hit them on the side of like countertops and shit, and been able to open them like that. I've never been able to do that. I don't understand how people do that. Alright. What is this? Mium. Mium. Whatever that means. Is that a scrunchie? Holy shit. Hair accessory band? Oh my god, that is the biggest scrunchie I've ever seen in my life. Yo. No more having my hair been pulled out by fucking hair ties that suck. Yo, that is what I'm talking about right there, chat. That's what I'm fucking talking about. Look at that. Hell yeah. I can absolutely get behind that. Fuck yeah. I love the giant hair tie. Hello, Sunny Beach. I thought that was underwear for a second though, I'm not gonna lie. Miam. The sound of memories. El sonido de tus recuerdos. Ooh, it's a box. What is this? Oh, it's an intricate box. What is... Oh, it's a music box. Thing? This is a well done box. It's got a Metallica M on it for some reason. I don't know why it's got a Metallica, like, hardwired M on it, but it does. But otherwise, oh, okay, that's cool. Is this another? Is this what I think it is? Hold on. It doesn't wind up. That's cool as shit, chat. What song is it? It's Nothing Else. Nothing Else Matters by Metallica. Fuck, dude, I get behind that shit so hard. That's so cool. It's actually so fucking cool. Careful not to break it. It's a music box. It's alright. That's so cool. That's actually really cool. Thank you so much, Derek. That is really cool. Plot twist. It plays Rick Astley. I would have lost my shit if it played Rick Astley. I would have fucking lost my shit. I would have fucking lost my shit. Anyway, chat. I do know what this one is, I'm pretty sure. Yes, I'm not talking anything on that side. Yes. This is a shoe fly pie. Which I don't know what is. So we're gonna see what this is. I didn't know you could ship a pie in the mail, but you can, I guess. So we're gonna find out if this is destroyed or what. We're gonna find out if this thing survived postage. Ow, one like hair is just fucking killing me. There we go. Too bright. The chestnut hits the light. Small test. This could be a bigger war than the bean war. Uh-oh. Oh, it smells good. Dutch Haven shoe fly pie will keep for 2 weeks at room temperature and 1 month refrigerated and can be frozen. Place in microwave for 15 seconds. Mailed anywhere. Eat yourself some more shoe fly pie. This smells like nostalgia. It smells like a graham cracker, chat. It smells very much so like a graham cracker. Let's get this thing out of here. I'm probably not going to eat it right now. I'm probably going to pop it in the fridge just to make sure that it keeps. But throw that out there. That does indeed look pretty good. I won't lie. It smells like a graham cracker. Like diabetes is all good to shoot fly flies do. Interesting. I'm like curious. I want to like eat it right now, but like I had pizza like a second ago, so I'm not hungry. But I kind of want to try it. I have to report back. What is like? There's a debate on shoe fly pies, right? What is the war about? Whether it's wet bottom or dry bottom? What does that mean? What does that actually mean? What is a shoe fly pie? Because obviously it's got cinnamon in it. I can smell the cinnamon. It's got cinnamon. Cinnamon. What else has it got? That is a wet bottom pie. So what is the difference between a wet bottom pie and a dry bottom pie? For best results, place in microwave for 15 seconds per slice. Made by a time-tested recipe from the following choice ingredients: white flour, vegetable shortening, brown sugar, water, sugar, salt, baking soda, cinnamon, corn syrup, refiner syrup by Dutch Haven, Soudersburg, Pennsylvania. Something that I can't read. Net weight 2 pounds, 8 miles east of Lancaster. You two will be back for more after tasting Dutch Haven shoe fly pie mailed anywhere. Interesting. Am I gonna get, like, hooked on this? Am I gonna, like, take one bite of this and have to, like, continuously order from these people? Is this all just a plot by Big Shoe Fly Pie to get me hooked on their pies? Because it does smell pretty tasty, I'm not gonna lie. It looks pretty good. It's entirely possible. Man, I have these 2 cavities on my front 2 teeth, like on the back side. You can't even see them from the front side, but they're on the back side. Driving me insane. After one bite, you'll have to move to Pennsylvania. But I don't know about that one, Chief. I don't know about that one, Chief. If I did move to Pennsylvania, I suppose that I could do a lot with Maddie, I guess. That'd be too convenient for Maddie. Too much do? I know it's too much do, but I listen. I gotta have my do, man. I can't go without my do. You can't force me to go without my do, man. How long does this pie stay fresh? Well, it says... There's a note here. It says... Dutch Haven Shoe Fly Pie will keep for 2 weeks at room temperature and 1 month refrigerated. So I'm gonna put it in the refrigerator because a month is a good long time. I feel like I'll eat that within a month, easy. But yeah, apparently it keeps pretty well. Because it's too. I mean, I wonder how long it's been there. So it probably hasn't been sitting in more than a week. So I probably have like at least a week left to eat it. At least 2 weeks if I put it in the fridge. Sarasota has a large Amish community. They could have shoe fly pie. I don't live near Sarasota, but I know people who do live in Sarasota, so. Astra moves to Pennsylvania, becomes the world's first Mennonite femboy due to the shoe fly addiction. I don't know. I don't know if I could become that addicted to it because like, I don't have a sweet tooth. I really don't have a sweet tooth. So it's like, you know. It was mailed 1 week ago. Okay, so if it was mailed a week ago, I've got at least a week to eat it if I don't put it in the refrigerator, and I probably got at least 2 weeks to eat it if I do put it in the refrigerator. So I probably got 2 weeks to eat it. That should be enough time. Between me and Jizzy. I wonder what Jizzy will think of it. Refiner syrup. Like, I keep playing with the cavities. You know, you ever get, like, cavities on your front teeth and you just keep playing with them? I can fucking feel- I need to go to the dentist, chat. I need to go to the dentist so bad. That I have been procrastinating going to the dentist for so long. It's like, I don't have money for that shit. Don't have a sweet tooth, nervously sips Mountain Dew. I don't know what you're talking about. This is just totally water in this, not Mountain Dew. I don't know what you're talking about. Why would I do something so unhealthy? Amish donuts and barbecue are pretty good too, by the way. I mean, I imagine the barbecue can't be as good as Florida's barbecue because you're not as far south, right? Because Pennsylvania really isn't the south, right? It's more. Where is Pennsylvania? Let me look on my map. Maps. Yeah, Pennsylvania is way more north than I figured. I kind of figured Pennsylvania, like, I'm gonna be honest with you, chat, I confuse Pennsylvania and Tennessee a lot. I feel like 50 to 70% of my viewers are in Tennessee and Pennsylvania, respectively. Why do I have so many Pennsylvanian viewers? I don't know. Does not make any sense. Oh, so is it just me, or does it seem that, like, the entirety of Pennsylvania state is closer to New York City than New York State is? Like, am I just going insane? Or has anyone else noticed this? That, like, it genuinely looks like... Oh, I got too much shit in my desk. Move. Yeah. Does it seem to me that, like, Pennsylvania is closer to New York City than New York State is? Like, if you live in Rochester, New York, you live closer, you are further away from New York City than, like... Hold on, let's see, where's the shoe pie from? So many Altunas. Where's that from? Scranton? No. Homestead, Allentown, Harrisburg, Staten, Pittsburgh. Lock Haven. I don't know where it said it was. But if you live in Allentown, Pennsylvania, you live way closer to New York than someone in Buffalo, New York lives to New York, which is kind of weird. I never noticed that before, but that is a weird, like, thing. There are towns in PA that are considered suburbs of New York City. Weird. That is weird. Are we plotting to visit Maddie? I do want to visit Maddie, but probably not soon because I need money to do that. I might be visiting Soko soon, or Soko might be visiting me soon, because I know Soko's gonna go to that convention in about a month or so. There's an anime convention coming to Orlando in like a month, so I feel like I have to go to that. I feel like I have to go to that, and if I go to that, then I can like, you know, hang out with Soko, which I think would be cool. Interesting map of Pennsylvania from 1755. 1755 New England. Damn, Pennsylvania really did just used to be like New York. New York kind of like Pennsylvania looks like it should have New York in it, but the New York State kind of just swoops down there and grabs it. Seems so out of the way. It's like if Iowa like annexed Kansas City and renamed it to Iowa City, and like, or New Iowa City, because there already is an Iowa City. But it's like if we went out of our way to claim a piece of land that wasn't close to Iowa just to claim it as Iowan. Because of the Dutch, the Revolutionary War had interrupted a war between Pennsylvania and Virginia over who would get control over Pittsburgh and Ohio. Huh. Have you ever had braces? No, but I probably need them. My front two teeth are like crooked. They're like they're like layered over each other. I need to fix them. I need to go to the dentist, like, just in general, though. I have, like, a tooth back here that needs to be removed. That's dead. Do you still walk like an old mechanic? How does an old mechanic walk? The only mechanics I've seen that walk, that are like that are old, they either walk like this, or they walk like this. I don't know, how do I walk, chat? This is my normal walk. I don't know, sometimes I get dysphoria about that though, because I know you're, like, as a lady, like, you're supposed to walk like, you're supposed to do it like that, right? You're supposed to, like, shake your ass or something, but I definitely don't, like, walk like that normally. I just walk like this. These pants are pretty comfortable, I gotta say. They kind of are like, my ass kind of chews on them though. Like, I feel like, they fit a little too well. But I suppose that's not a problem. It's ma'am. I'm a ma'am. That's a gay walk. Only New York's Dutch were really Dutch. Unlike Pennsylvania, where Dutch were actually just German. Wow. Those are fighting words, I bet. To somebody. Somebody would consider those fighting words. Your teeth are pretty. Oh, thank you. I don't. They need work. I'm kind of self-conscious about my teeth. I need to get them fixed. In Pennsylvania, it's actually Dutch, and it's just mispronounced. It's Dutch. I miss you. Open the damn jeans I got you. Ah, well, I didn't. I credited you. Here they are. Here your jeans. I got them just for you. They're just for you. They're just for you. I do like these jeans. They do feel like really comfortable, I will say. They do feel really comfortable. You farted. Damn, whoever smelt it dealt it though. I feel like, yeah, I think that's you, man. I think that's you, my guy. I think that is the rule, the golden rule. Wait, can I see that again? What? Wait, you want to see what again? You want to see this gene, this spot in my gene right here? Yeah, you can see that again. Just kidding, it's a religion. I don't think Cuddle got a good look or at the jeans. I don't think Cuddler got a good look at the jeans. Here's your good look. Good. Oh shit. Oh shit, Chad. You made a mistake. There you go. There are the jeans. Let me try not to pull over. You know, game girl bathwater that comes with femboy farts. Man, that's nasty. I don't like farts. I'm not into farts. Be quiet before I kiss you. That dude about to fall on his ass right now. Even more lewd than my battle pass. I don't know about that one. Did you check that today? I posted some bangers today. There's a brown stain? No, there's not. I literally just put these fucking pants on like a second ago. There's not a brown. You're not gonna get me to do it again. You're not gonna gaslight me, alright? You're not gonna gaslight me, alright? Can't work with a boner, or can I? A shit stain? There's no. I know I'm getting gaslit. There's a hair. There's a cat hair on my leg. Yeah, you guys are actually fucking with me. Stop fucking with me. Stop. You guys are actually fucking with me. Stop it. Stop gaslighting me. It works. You guys are too good at gaslighting me. This is not fair. This is not fucking fair. This is not fair. Don't ban her. Twitch is just a suggestion. I don't know why Twitch would ban me. I've done nothing sexual. I was just getting gaslit by my chat. You need to squat a bit more if you want us to see. Chat would gaslight Astra. Gaslighting doesn't really exist. Chat wouldn't gaslight Astra. Fit check? Alright, fit check. I'm wearing like the double fit today, chat. I'm wearing the cozy fit. I'm wearing the cozy fit, you know, with the big drug rug. But I've also got my femboy uniform on top, or underneath that. So, there's no brown stain. I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, I've got to get some more bras. What's that brown spot? I'm hot, wet, and sweaty, and you're not the reason? Well, why would I be the reason? I don't know what you're talking about. Are you squatting off screen and doing secret squats? No, I don't do exercise. I need to, but I don't do exercise. 5'2", nothing but gorgeousness. I'm not 5'2". Extra topless on BP. I mean, not quite. Almost. Not quite. Not quite. Almost, but not quite. I made the whole brown stain up. I know you did, pool boy. I know you did. I know. I know you did. Can you put my name on the big board? No. Not unless you donate $500. Not unless you donate enough money that I could immediately invest it and then never have to work another day in my life. That's what I need. I need to be able to live off my investments. If you work at a bar, it might help your tips. Help with your tips. Depends on what bar you're going to. If you're working at like a gay bar, then probably. What about 500 bat? I don't know what that is. I don't have that kind of money, Chief. Well then, I don't know what to tell you, man. Hair covering the nips, but one is peeking through again. No, it's not. I double checked. If you think it's not. It's not, man. I double checked. I went through and I double checked that goddamn shit. Now you've got me paranoid, though. Hold on. Now you got me paranoid. No, no. Good there. Good there. Didn't post that one. Good there. Good there. I think we're good there. Good there. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, Derek. I think you're schizo. I think you're schizo. I just checked. Just checked. I think you're schizo. You might be take the curse of the bear and in lieu of payment. Check out the BP. Oh my. Oh my. Was there a white spot on the front of the jeans? Is there a white spot on the front of the jeans? Where? Where are they? Where's the white spot, huh? I don't see it. I don't see it. Damn, I do gotta eat more, man. I gotta get that titty game up. You know what I'm saying? I gotta improve that titty game. You just checked your find. Yeah, I just checked too. You're just Derek is just everybody's gaslighting me today, chat. Bro got a free fit check. I shit my name. Chat is gaslighting me, and I don't appreciate it. Have I eaten today? I did. I had a pizza, like a DiGiorno pizza, that I splurged on at Walmart. You know, it's that's a thing that's happening a lot. I keep hearing about that, where it's like I keep experiencing it too, where it's like, oh, I really shouldn't buy this food item. But my God, is this... I shouldn't buy this $5 DiGiorno pizza, but God damn it. God damn it, I could use it. No treats tonight? Not tonight, probably. I'm pretty full. I am pretty full. Hello, Armagux. Itty bitty titty committee. I'm a member. I'm a full flow member. The choker. I should just wear this from now on. I should like wear this in conjunction with my my Astra guns. Best cake on BP though. You know, I have been uploading as much recently because of recent events, but like you gotta admit, I keep that quality up there on some of those pictures. I'll look back on those pictures. I'll be like, dang, that was a good picture I took. The sad part is there is more saucy stuff that I take that I'm more proud of, but I don't post because I don't want to post it. I mean, your TT have grown since the mechanic days? Probably since the mechanic days a little bit, yeah. Really, the biggest problem why they're not bigger right now is my body fat. I need more body fat. Really, I need to weigh like 120 pounds. That's like what I need to weigh to like, I feel like, get to where I want to be. But like, I have been trying so fucking hard to gain weight, chat. It's impossible to gain weight in this economy. Need some carbs? Yeah. Better than a VTuber. VTubers can't be fucking. They can't be fucking. They can't be femboys. This is just not. Trade you body fat for skinny. How much do I weigh right now? I think I'm at 109 pounds. So I weigh like 109 pounds at the moment. What is that in kilograms? Is that 49 kilograms or is that 50 kilograms? 109 pounds. To kg. 49.44 kilograms. So I weigh about 49, 50 kilograms. Depending on the day and if I've eaten something. You're losing weight? I'm not quite losing weight, but I'm not gaining weight. I've been at 109 for like a couple months now. And I've been like actively trying to gain weight. It's like I was at 120 for a hot minute, and then I don't know what happened, but then I lost a bunch of weight. I lost like 10 pounds. I got down to like 106, and then I got it back up to 109, but now I've just been trying to get it up to back up to like 115, 120. It just won't go up. It just won't go up, man. Maintaining is better than losing. This is true. You're in America, the land of the fat. Just eat more bread. Why does it have sugar? Because sugar tastes good, and everybody in America is addicted to sugar. But I don't have a sweet tooth, so. You can have my kids. I mean, I don't think I have the facilities for that, my big man, but it won't go up. I mean, I imagine it would go up. I need to eat more. I need to be able to eat more. It's just my appetite doesn't fucking allow me to. I've got this problem where if I get full and I'm full, I cannot eat anymore. Like, it is like, I will be full. Like, I'll eat like 2 slices of pizza in the morning and then I won't need to eat for like the rest of the fucking day. Like, I have like this, my stomach is the size of a walnut. You'll automatically put on weight the second you hit puberty in your late 20s to early 30s. What puberty are you talking about there, Shawty Peach? Are you talking about late stage masculinization? Because hopefully I should not hit that. The whole idea behind injecting estrogen into my blood, or not my blood, injecting estrogen into my body and taking anti-testosterone pills. I should somehow malnourished. The joke went right over her head. I'm so malnourished. Look. I mean, I'm second in there, but that's kind of funny. I'm beginning to turn into paper. That's pretty skinny. That's like. That might be too skinny, chat. That might be too skinny. Scar looks a bit better. Yeah, it still itches, but yeah, it is like a bit better. Astra's wasting away like the movie thinner. Fucking hot is what it is. I don't know. I could stay at this weight, and I like my stomach at this weight. Like, I like my belly, how flat it is, but then again, my ass isn't as big. Like, I want to gain more weight so I get that ass meat, you know what I mean? I gotta get this meat on them thighs and, like, you know, you know. I gotta send fat to my assets. To my ass-ets. This is what I gotta do. But it's like, it's hard to put on weight when you got like, I've been trying to cook, but it's so like, I need to get more things where I know how to cook and how to cook consistently. Like, what I want to do, chat, is I want to like get a chicken, like a whole ass chicken, and then be able to make like 5 meals out of it. Like I want to take like the chicken tenders and breasts and turn that into chicken strips and maybe like chicken nuggets or something like that, and then make mashed potatoes and gravy with that, and like maybe side of mac and cheese. That would be a good ass southern style dinner right there, man. I tell you what, that would be fucking good. And then I could make that, and then I could make like the chicken quarters into a soup. I just want to have like a plan. Like I can cook all day if I have a plan about it, but if I don't have a plan, I can't like cook. Like Jizzy will sometimes be like, "Why did you just make something?" And I'll be like, because I don't have a plan. I need a plan. My knees, hip, and lower back are killing me. Aw, damn. I'm 3 times your weight, and I'd rather swap. You just work out, and you will get big ass, boobs, and keep a tight tummy. Maybe. Well, you gotta have fat to work out. If you don't have any fat to work out in the first place, it doesn't do anything. You need to have fat to build muscle. And you're not gonna build ass muscle if you don't have fat. Walking a job with lumbago is fun. Painkillers for the win. Damn, dude. A walking job? That sounds bad. No plan equals grilled cheese. Grilled cheese is good. I just have to make sure I have like the ingredients for grilled cheese, because like I always like, it's like I can make, I always know if I have eggs, bell peppers, American cheese, and andouille sausage and tortillas, I know I can make breakfast burritos. I can make breakfast burritos with that stuff. But I just need bell peppers. Like, I usually always have eggs, but I usually need bell peppers and tortillas, which are not that expensive. That's not so bad. But then there's also, I need, if I had burger meat, I can make burgers. If I have chicken wings, I can make chicken wings. I can make stew. If I have a lot of, like, meat, like, maybe some pork and some, like, ground beef, I can make a chili. If I have just, like, chicken, I could, like, take chicken quarters and make that into, like, a stew, like a coq au vin stew. I could also, I know I can do that if I have, like, those things. But I need, like, carrots. I need beef stock. I have beef bouillon, though, so I don't need beef stock. I need that. I want to do a lot of this shit, man. What I want to do, chat, is I want to take a chicken, and I want to create a plan for each part of that chicken. So, like, on the first day or something, I'll make, like, deep fried chicken tenders or something. And the next day, I'll make something else with the different part of the chicken. And then the next third day after that, I'll make, like, a chicken stew with the quarters. I don't know. Fuck, need to call the police because of graffitis? Who... Can't wait for Nano to be on the podcast to kick off the Thickstra Fatstra arc. Nano commented on the podcast. I hope Nano comes on at some point, because I feel like that would be really fun to have Nano on the podcast again. So, I thought you hated leftovers. I do hate leftovers, but it's not leftovers. If I take the chicken, it's not leftovers if it's an ingredient, right? Like, if I'm taking something out of the fridge, then that's an ingredient, not like a full course meal. Like, leftovers is when you take something out of the fridge to reheat it and then eat it. Like, what I do, like, if I'm doing that, I'm gonna take, like, a whole chicken, right? I'm gonna debone it, separate the thighs, the chicken breasts, the legs, everything, and I'm gonna separate all of it into its pieces. Then I'm gonna take the chicken wing, like, the little tips of the chicken wings, cut those off. I'm gonna take the chicken legs, cut off, like, some of the fat there, and then I'm gonna take, like, the little end with the little, like, chicken feet part on it. I'm gonna take that off, and I'll take the carcass, the main, like, shell of the chicken, and some carrots, celery, and maybe some onions, and I'm gonna fucking roast that in the oven for, like, 40 minutes. And I'm going to put all of that roasted bullshit into a pot with hot water. I'm going to boil that water with maybe some aromatics or something in it, like parsley. And I'm going to let that simmer for like 4 hours. And then I'm going to take all that shit, I'm going to drain that fluid into a fucking container. And I'm going to have homemade chicken stock. And then I'm going to use that homemade chicken stock. While I'm doing that, I'm going to take a deep fryer, which I have. Thank you for raising. And I'm going to deep fry up the chicken breasts. Or I'm gonna deep fry the chicken tenders, and then I'm gonna freeze the chicken breasts, and I'm going to freeze the chicken legs and the chicken wings. And then once I do that, or the chicken quarters and the chicken wings, then I do that, I'm gonna make mashed potatoes as well, and maybe some mac and cheese, so that I can have chicken tenders with mac and cheese and mashed potatoes. That's a fucking meal right there. And then the next day, I can take the chicken breasts out of the fridge, cut them up, grill them on like the cast iron or something like that, and make those into burritos. And then the next day after that, I can take the legs, unfreeze those, and then turn and shred those, like maybe bake them or just shred them up, and then put that in a stew, and then have that like stew for a while, and have like a chicken stew. Nano's always hyper. Anytime I see elf figures, I think of Nano. Nana's stream from voice surgery have been different. She may be eavesdropping on you, Sunny Peach. You need to eat junk food, then you'll get drunk in the trunk. I know, but I don't like eating junk food as much anymore. Like, nowadays that I can think, like, every time I eat something that's really junk foody, like, I've had, you know, you've got, like, a problem when you have the munchies, but you can't eat it, like, and you have Doritos. Okay, imagine this. You have the munchies, and you have Doritos right in front of you, okay? Normally, this is a easy equation. We all know what happens to that fucking bag of Doritos. It gets demolished. But I was like, I had the munchies like a while ago, and I had some Doritos in front of me, and I was like, these things taste like shit. They just put MSG in them to mask how shit they are. And all I'm eating is literal garbage disguised as something that tastes good. This is not appetizing. I don't see Astra eating junk food outside of fast food and Mountain Dew. I eat fast food when people buy it for me, but like, you know, chips and stuff like that, I've been having a harder time eating that stuff, because it's like, I heard something like, if you eat like a Dorito before it has like all of the salt and MSG and shit put on it, it tastes like metal, and it does not taste good. But how much does Sistra weigh? I'm not sure. I'm not sure how much Sistra weighs. I'm pretty sure I'm slightly less weight than she is, but I don't know that for certain. I wouldn't bet my life on that. Aren't Doritos literally just corn and styrofoam? Yeah, I think they are. But apparently, like, most, like, fast food, like, or not fast food, most, like, Doritos and chips and things like that are, like, the most just garbage food that you can put in your mouth. Like, they are actually just garbage. And so it's, like, harder for me to eat that stuff now, because, like, I used to eat that stuff all the time, but, like, nowadays I can't help but think that what it actually is, so it's just, like, you know. I'm gonna put the jam on stream. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know when that's gonna happen. It will fucking happen, I swear to God. Doritos sucks. I usually love Doritos, but I just couldn't eat them. Haven't seen her in chat in a while. She was here not too long ago. She's alright. She sends me Snapchats from Japan all the time, so I still see what she's up to. Like some chips or baked chips. I don't generally like baked chips. I usually, if I like, I go hard on some jalapeno Cheetos, but even then, it's just like, every time I eat them, it's just like a hollow feeling of just like, man, I wish I was eating something that was not this right now. She was in the chat last stream or two? I think so, yeah. Ah, it's this tooth right here. Or that cavity. Every time I get something cold in that cavity, it hurts. It's like, motherfucker, I'm gonna have to fucking go to the dentist now. Son of a bitch. I like baked chips because it's less fatty, supposedly. Yeah, but I always feel like it tastes so much worse. It tastes like actually just... I hate baked chips. Jizzy loves baked Lays. Like, the barbecue baked Lays. He goes hard on some barbecue baked Lays chips, but I can't get into them. After so long off of junk food, food tastes like junk. It does. Junk food tastes like actual shit. Like, I've been noticing that, like, it's harder for me to eat out now, just in general. Because, like, I know I could make shit taste better at home. I know I could. Baked Lays are pretty good. Go to the dentist before it gets worse. The problem with going to the dentist is going to the dentist costs money, and I don't have money to spend on going to the dentist at the moment. Like, I have insurance, but I had to pay, like, you still have to pay a fucking, copay or whatever. It's like, yeah, I should just go get it taken out, you know, I should just go get it taken care of, but, You know, I'm thinking maybe, I kind of want these top 2 teeth shaven down just a titch, like, if they could shave them down, just a titch so that they're in line with my other teeth. They kind of look like buck teeth a little bit. I got them Timmy Turner teeth. I also want him to sharpen my fangs, if I could do that. Any mechanic is a dentist, to be honest. My mom started working at a restaurant, and she says she waits to get home to eat because food tastes so much better and is a lot healthier. Yeah, I mean, honestly, like, if you make food at home, like, it's surprisingly easy to make it taste better than food you get at a restaurant, especially like McDonald's. Like, every time I've been eating McDonald's now, it's like, wait, who's calling me? Oh, god damn it, hold on. My mom's calling me, hold on, I have to send her a message. Make sure she's not, dying. I'm streaming. I'll call you later. Boom, there you go. You got cavities? How's your oral hygiene? My oral hygiene's okay. Like, I brush my teeth every night, you know? Or at least I try to. Like, the thing about drinking Mountain Dew is that I'm very aware of how much, like, sugar is on my teeth. So I don't like going to bed, especially. I'm aware that I have, like, shit on my teeth. So if I go to bed with that, I know it's just gonna sit on my teeth and make them rot. So, like, I try to always brush my teeth before I go to bed. But it's, sometimes I do forget. Hope Mom's sure okay. Yeah, she should be alright. McDonald's, while it was in my country, never marketed itself as a food place. It was more a hangout place with snacks. That's interesting. You can buy mouthwash, but mouthwash doesn't really, like, brush the sugar off your teeth. Like, mouthwash is not an equivalent to brushing your teeth. Like, you need to, like, brush, there's, like, sugar on your teeth, and you need to wipe it the fuck off, you know what I mean? I don't know, I need to get these cavities taken care of. I noticed them, like, I started noticing them a couple months ago. There's these 2 cavities in my front of my teeth, and I just need to get them taken care of. These are starting to fucking hurt. Fucking 5 graffitis at once, that it goes my break. What? What happened? Monicable, what's going on with your job? What's happening? Can you send us a picture of the graffiti? Is it a penis? How are you talking about Mountain Dew like it's a drug? You're talking about Mountain Dew like it's a drug addiction. I am addicted. I will fully admit I am addicted to Mountain Dew. Like, I'm not even joking. I will. Like, I'm not even joking, chat. I will fully admit to the fact that when I don't have Mountain Dew for a couple days, I notice. I will notice. Like, I am like, damn, I really am thirsty for Mountain Dew right now. And if there are new graffitis, I patrol buildings and there are graffitis, I have to call the cops. Interesting, that's weird. I couldn't compete price with any real food. Like, the same amount of money you can get for a real burger, it was more of a novelty. Yeah, I mean, like, honestly, though, it's like, McDonald's used to be, like, it used to be, like, you eat here because it's cheap, right? But now it's like, you eat here because it's a novelty or it's nostalgic and it's easy. Like, I like McDonald's because it's nostalgic and easy. But otherwise, like, I know, for $10, I could either get a single meal from McDonald's, or I could get 4 meals, and, like, it would taste a lot better if I made it myself. Like, if I get, like, 2.5 pounds of ground beef for $10, that is, like, that is, like, significantly more meat than what you get on a McDonald's burger, and it tastes, like, way better. Fun fact, it's cheaper to eat at Chili's than it is to eat at McDonald's. What? I don't believe that. The proof for consumer. Mouthwash is used after you brush your teeth. Is it? What's the point of that? The way I usually do it is I usually brush my teeth and then I don't rinse. So I'll brush my teeth, spit, and then I'll clean my mouth, like, with water, but I won't let it in my mouth. So, like, I'll close my mouth and splash my face with water to get all of the residual, like, toothpaste off of my mouth, but, like, I'll leave it I won't wash the toothpaste out of my teeth because I know you're actually not supposed to do that. You're supposed to not rinse off the protective shit that's in it. And now the electronic lock in the back of the building doesn't work. Fuck my life. My grandmother would like how Astra was a smart shopper. You know what? I am pretty proud, like, when I go to the store. Like, I've seen, like, threads on 4chan or, like, pictures of, like, our society is in very big trouble because this is $200 worth of food. And it will be, like, all just, like, soda, like, fucking chips, like, garbage food, like, pizza rolls. I love pizza rolls. But, like, things like that are just, like, pre-frozen food, snacks, and like garbage, like fucking 2 packs of Fruit Gushers, 4 bags of family-sized chips, 2 24 packs of soda, like, and like 2 cartons of ice cream. It's like, this is $200 worth of food. Our society is fucked. And it's like, bro, none of this is food. Like, if I spend $60 or $70 at Walmart, it's mostly gonna be like food, right? Like, I'm gonna get like chicken, ground beef, maybe some like sausage, bread, vegetables, like maybe tortillas, rice, things like that. Maybe like olive oil, things that are like actual ingredients. I do love me some tutorials though. Does Jeezy approve of your teeth getting sharpened? Listen, I like to think I'm pretty good about that. I like to think I'm pretty good about that. I do like the sharp teeth, though. I like to have that sharp thing, you know what I'm talking about. If thematic release, try spraying it with a few quick spurts of Freon, and it should unlock. Look for a sensor above the top center on the door side of the other. Bursts of Freon? You mean like the refrigerant? Like the shit you put in your car? Who has just like a random thing of Freon just sitting around? Have you tried extreme couponing? No, I haven't tried extreme couponing. Maybe I should. Maybe I fucking should. But I never really understood the idea behind that because you're so limited on what you could actually get with that. I feel like doing the coupons legitimately and like saving money is such like a... It's a reason why you're still able to do it is because no one's gonna take the time to do that. A decent mechanic. Canned air works the same way, you just have to make a cloud. Huh. Every time I think of canned air, I just think of that one scene from Spaceballs where Mel Brooks is just like hiding his can of air. CO2 and keyboard dusters can be used as well, no need for expensive Freon. Huh. Interesting. Alternatively, you could just use like a Flipper Zero and just like steal the code and like mimic the signal and then just get in that way. Those things like are scary. I'm surprised they aren't illegal in most states. I kind of want to get a Flipper Zero before they get like completely banned just so I can have one. But they're like, I have no idea how to use a Flipper Zero. Like, genuinely no idea. Spaceballs is one of the greatest movies ever made. It really is. I see your swatch is as big as mine. There's something I must tell you. Your mother's former roommate's cousin's dog is related. I'm related. Goddamn, I don't remember the quote. I love that movie. Hammer is cheap. Nah, man, a hammer is cheaper. Oftentimes, stuff that is being illegal is because the law hasn't caught up to it yet. Tech is like that law. Yeah, I just hate when shit becomes illegal. Even if it really should be illegal, I hate when people are like, you cannot do this. You're not allowed to. That makes me just want to do it even more, to be honest. Like, I only want a Flipper Zero mainly because it might actually be illegal eventually, and I want to have that. I don't want someone to tell me I can't do something. Even though if I had a Flipper Zero, which are not cheap, by the way. If I had one, they're like fucking not easy to, you can't just use them without like knowledge. You have to know what the fuck you're doing. I had a friend who knew like how to use those things and you knew how to like do it like to a scary degree. I had a friend who like made a robot that would like swipe it'll automatically swipe right on Tinder matches, and so he would like leave this robot on his phone, and it would just like get him like 2,000 matches in a day. Motherfucker still never got a date. This is where a lot of geeks get it wrong. They never crack the encryption. Works until give me the password if you don't want Joey over there to bust your kneecaps. How much do you think Brandon's 50 cal AK will go for? Probably $15,000 is what I'm gonna guess. Can you emulate one on a Raspberry Pi? I'm not sure, because what makes the flippers special is not so much its code or its processing power. I'm pretty sure it's more like its actual tools that it has. Like, it has sensors that can pick up like a lot of frequencies. So if you have, for instance, if you have a remote start on your car, right? When you press the button on a remote start car, you're sending out a signal at a certain frequency that only your car can see. Because your car knows to look for that frequency, and nothing else does. But it's just sending out this frequency. And once your car sees that frequency, it starts. So the Flipper Zero, what it does, and what you can do with it, is it can intercept that signal as it's being transmitted to the person's car. So the Flipper Zero can look at that signal and copy it. And so if you can do that, you can then just start that person's car with your Flipper Zero. Like, totally easy. You could do that with, like, key cards to get into buildings. Like, you know, in, like, college dorms, have those little key cards that you have to, like, swipe in front of, like, a sensor to open the door. Like, you can do it with that. You can do it with, like, pretty much anything. You can shut off, like, street lights with them. It's scary what you can do with those things, man. It's, like, actually scary. Your other gift reaches you Thursday. Do you want to know what it is? Not really. I like the surprise. Probably 15 to 18k if it was an actual product on its own. I'm guessing closer to 10k with all the fanfare. I'm sure the price will be going to be fluffed up. I think it would be 10k if it was an actual company making it. Like, if it was Palmetto State Armory producing it, where they had a proper tooling. Like, if they spent, like, $2 million setting up a factory to mass produce them, they could probably sell them for, like, 8,000 to 10,000 a piece, just because it's not, like, that complicated a machinery. It's just bigger. The main cost comes from the fact that they have to create the machinery to make the parts, right? So it's like, my guess is that if it does get produced, it'll be a limited run, and those limited runs are going to be extremely expensive, like $15,000 to $25,000 is what my guess is the limited run of them is going to cost, because he's going to have to custom machine, test, and assemble each one of them by hand. So he's going to have to, like, for every single one of them, he's going to have to commission a CNC shop to, like, mill all of these parts, and then he's gonna have to get all these parts and assemble each one of them just right so that it functions. He's gonna have to test each one of them. It's at least like 20 to 30 hours worth of his time that he's probably gonna have to put into each one of those guns. And so it's like, if you're gonna, you know, how much is 20 hours like worth in that sense, where you'll have to make, he's probably gonna be making or wanting to charge like $200 per hour. So you're at least $20,000 on shop time alone. So my guess is it's gonna be around $15,000 to $25,000, unless he goes to a company. Like, what he could do is he could go to, like, Palmetto State Armory, because in my guess they would be the only ones who do something that crazy as Palmetto State Armory. But if he went to them, he could be like, okay, here's what we need. We just need this much investment to buy this machine to do what we need it to do, and we could pump out like 100 of these and sell them at like 8,000 a pop, and then that's like $800,000 right there, you know? Here's a prototype just a copy, yeah. Future Esther and Jizzy. You should have a large ammo box for me somewhere. I do have a large ammo box. I also have 50 cal. I have like I have like 10 rounds of 50 BMG. But, I don't have a gun that shoots it. That doesn't necessarily help. The kind of engineering you do to tooling is completely different. Thankfully, CNC has brought those costs down by a lot. Amazon box. I do have an Amazon box. I keep forgetting about it because I put the shirts on it, so I forget it. But I do have an Amazon box from you, Oscar. I do have one. What is this video?
What I'm doing, alright? Where do you think you're going, huh? Get back here.
I'm getting tape. Oh, no, without permission? You're getting taped without permission? Ask for permission.
I feel like I should have seen that. I feel like that was sexual. Try reloading. I'd like to reload. I have a reloading press. I just my problem with reloading is I need on stream. What the fuck? My problem with reloading is I really need a bench to set the thing. I don't have like a wooden bench that I can mount the press on, and you really got to make sure that if I'm gonna reload, I'm gonna take my goddamn time to make sure I'm reloading correctly, because you fuck that up, you lose a hand or a face. Sometimes the real reward is the TOS that gets broken along the way. Not Cuddle Bear. I'll wait until it gets here to know what it is. All right, I do have another box here. Oh, it's heavier than I thought it was gonna be. You don't worry, you have 2 thumbs to plug any reloading induced holes. It's not comforting. It's not comforting, my man. I use C-clamps to hold my press to my desk for loading. It makes it easier to switch between presses without any special mounting plates. Yeah, I don't really have any room on this. This desk sucks. Like, the desk I have sucks. Like, it doesn't have a smooth surface, so it's not easy to use the mouse on. I have no mouse space here. I really want to get rid of this desk or move it somewhere else, because I really just don't like it that much anymore. Like, I like the fact that it's kind of like bamboo-y, and I like that, but it's as a desk, it doesn't work very well. So I want to fix. I'm gonna change this room quite a bit, I feel like, in the next coming months. Whenever I get enough money to sink some money into this room, I'm gonna do that. Because I feel like I could get this room to look a lot better than what it looks like right now. Having a storm here in PA, so I'm losing signal. Oh, damn. My dad did the same thing, but he bolted a press to a 2x4 and then clamped the piece of wood to a kitchen table when he wanted to reload. That's not a bad idea. It's definitely not a bad idea. What is this? Here you go, Peanut. Give me the box. Alright. I thought that said homicide. Alright. I have no idea what this is, but we're gonna find out. I'd be a pack of batteries in the larger box. Okay. Is this big box just a big pack of batteries? That'd be really fucking funny. Well, that's not what I expected to see. What is this? Little baby caster wheels. Not sure what that does. It's a double dragon blank. Oh man, if this was a bad dragon, I'd be that'd be so fucking funny. What is this? Oh, I know what this is, I think. This is it's like a little shelf unit, right? Can we bet on more adult toys? I wouldn't complain. I think it's like I think it's a little shelf thing. Oh yeah, I've seen this on Amazon before. Fuck yeah. It's actually really neat. I figured it out. I will figure it out. Oh. I'm smarter than the box, I swear. There we go. There we go. There we go. I figured it out. Alright. It's a couple of these. Oh, there are batteries in this box. Hold on. Are there more batteries in here? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. There are more batteries in here. Was the floor rub in danger? I think someone sent her a bad grade to end the stream early. Oh, I see how this works. Oh, I see. Yeah, hold on, wait a minute. Fold out fucking... I see, instead of putting that top one on, I have to take this one now and then put it, smack myself with it. Yeah, this thing gets cat hair on it really easy. Huzzah! We have two! I'm learning, chat. I'm learning. Feels like 80s music. I don't think it is 80s music. I think it's just modern music made to sound like 80s music. Astra side hustle furniture assembly. Back of batteries for the house on the other pack is for the 2 vortex sites. Oh, okay. I don't know if they need batteries. I'm pretty sure that vortexes are still good because they don't have the shake away type stuff, and then you don't need they don't need a battery to function since they have the red dot, but they don't. I haven't used the red dot very much on them because usually if I'm looking through them, they're just looking through the scope, some daylight. Wait a minute. I get nostalgic for the 1980s. I mean, I don't really get nostalgic for the 80s, but I do wish that I could have seen the 80s. Chat, this is why I love this thing. I don't have to worry about that. It's bigger than Astra. Yeah, I got a fucking mess to clean up here now. Caster. Don't fucking spill my goddamn drink again, you son of a bitch. Overlords would be very pleased with their Astra empty boxes. There are a lot of empty boxes here right now. There we go. Okay. Look at that, chat. Look at that. I assembled it all together. I'm gonna take this top one and I'm gonna shove all of like the packaging that's from the other packages in there so that I can know where those, I can just like accumulate all of it. pretty neat. Can it hold my weight? Cool. Wait a minute. Yes, actually, it can hold my weight. I didn't know if it would or not, but it actually does. I saw those on Amazon, and I thought they looked really neat. I'm glad I had that. It's really nice. I like this thing a lot. I'll put my Cheech shirts on the other one. Bam. Hell yeah. Maybe that's what you know what, actually. You know what I'm gonna do, chat? I'm actually gonna take all this stuff out and just put it in this box. Clean up, Astra. I'm thinking I'm gonna put the guns in this top one, so I just have a place for me to put them. Perfect. Hell yeah. Memory sponsored storage units. I can drop the link in the description if you want to order more of them. I mean, honestly, I could use more. Storage is always nice. How did Astra get this? What scratch? This scratch? It's a very long story involving pirates and space lords and wizards. Sold their kidney to a gator. I sold my kidney to a space wizard gator. Pirate. He's a space warlord wizard pirate. Say less. Can never trust them space wizard gators. Never can. I want to load that up in AI now. I wanna like see what AI comes up if I tell it to make a wizard a pirate gator space wizard. She's really Voldemort. Typical day in Florida. She got into a mirror with a fight. The 80s are fascinating. Everyone was living in constant threat of nuclear war, or that's what I've read. I mean, yeah, but when I look at the 80s, I just think of, like, neon and, like, party culture. I feel like partying really took off in the 80s, and like, party culture, anyway. I feel like that's where the 80s kind of got their niche, was the fucking parties that people were having, but I don't know. I guess I wasn't alive during the 80s, so I really can't say. The nuclear war never went away, but we just stopped talking about it. I mean, it kind of went away. Like, I mean, that specific threat of nuclear war went away. Like, because in the Cold War, there was, like, really high tensions. Like, there was a real possibility that both sides were just gonna go, nope, fuck it, press the button. Like, there were a couple points of history where, like, the buttons were almost pressed. And, like, I remember something like, there was a Russian who was responsible for pressing the button, and they had a false flag, like, their computers went off saying, America has sent nukes, retaliate, and he didn't do it, because he was like, oh my god, this is, like, I can't fucking do this, but it ended up being, like, a good thing, because it was a malfunction, and there was no actual threat, and so we came, and this guy, all he had to do was do exactly what he was told to, and we would have been all dead. All of us would have been not here right now if that had happened. We'd be living in actual Fallout universe if that happened. But now it's like the Berlin Wall fell. Russia is not. I don't know. I don't think Russia, the Soviet Union doesn't exist anymore. So I feel like there's less of a threat of that happening, you know what I mean? Where are you gonna put the storage thing in? I'm probably gonna keep it in here, just have some shit in here, to be honest with you. I could use more than them though, there's like, I feel like there's a lot of stuff I could put in there. I'm thinking I'm gonna have all my guns, because usually what I'll do after the stream is I have all my guns just sitting there on the windowsill, right? Usually what I'll do is I'll take them off the windowsill, and I'll take them, like, put them on my desk so that they're not on the windowsill all the time when I'm not streaming. But I would like to keep them in there, because then I feel like they'll be a little bit more protected in there or something, and don't want a kitty or something getting up here. The Soviet Union still exists in Putin's head. No, that's modern politics. Don't you talk about politics. I'm calling Putin right now. Man, I miss the days when Putin was just a meme lord. Where he just had people were making GIFs of him and making music videos of him funking out, you know what I mean? Does anyone, you guys know that music video where it's like Soviet Russia, but it's like they're trying to make funk shoes and it kills a bear, but Putin puts it on and he's like, go more funk. That music video is hard. Movies have taught me that the main activity of 80s teenagers was walking about in the woods before getting chopped out by homicidal maniacs. Talk about our Lord and Savior square body Chevys. And simple Russian girl, blood. Blood. Suka. I was raised on enough unsolved mysteries to know that happens sometimes. That still happens. You know, that shit happens all the time. Do you know how many people go missing just randomly each year? Like, there's a lot. You think, oh, we're living in the 21st century. People will know if you go missing. Not necessarily. It's like a lot. Like, it's like, I think there's like, I don't know the exact number off the top of my head, but it's like over 1,000, like, a year. Or it might be a lot more than that. But like, there is a lot of missing persons cases, like, filed each year. In America, it's way above the world average. Really? I have vodka in my blood. So are you telling me that the difference between an Irish person and a Russian is they distill the potatoes before they put it in their blood? Interesting. America is huge and not dense population, so it makes sense, I guess. Yeah, and there's a lot of caves in, like, there's a lot of cave systems in the US, and I feel like a lot of people go into those cave systems and get fucking lost because they're in cave systems, you know? Like, there are a lot of, like, unexplored cave systems all throughout the United States that people just fucking go into and they don't come out. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense, though, like, I feel like that's been happening forever, where people are just like, oh, this is a cave, where's the exit? And then they're just gone. Just fucking gone. Can we put all the debt in the world on one person and then delete them? Well, that's what Kyle did in that one episode of South Park. That's what Kyle did. He took out a credit card and then paid for everyone else's debt with his credit card. Big brain move. Man, I wish I didn't have debt. I don't really have that much debt, to be honest with you. There's a lot of people who have more debt than I do. I'm really not that bad, honestly. Like, I have, like, debt, but it's below the average amount of debt, I think. Like, because the average amount of debt people have is, like, 30,000, right? Mine is, like, I don't have nearly that much. Because all I did was school, and most of my schooling got taken, like, paid for by the state, so I got lucky. My soul is torn apart. Maybe they go to live with the subterranean lizard people. That would make a lot of sense. That would make a lot of sense. They went to go live with the subterranean lizard people. Hey, CJKDD. How much does your bussy owe the government? Probably... I have no idea. I have no idea. Hopefully nothing. I have zero debt, but also zero credit. Zero credit's better than bad credit. But then again, like, I kind of wish that I had built credit before, like, I was 20. Because, like, now it's like... if you can start building credit before you have to live out of your parents' house, and you could all just focus on using that credit card and paying it off because you don't have any other bills to pay, it's really not that hard, and I feel like that's a good idea. Because, like, you know, my parents were always like, oh, I never get a credit card, it's the worst thing in the world. But then if you don't get a credit card, like, it was so hard for me to move out because I had no credit. Like, I didn't have bad credit, I just had no credit. So for me to move out was so fucking difficult. It was so hard to find a place that would accept us. That's why, like, I'm trying to stay in this place for a long time, just so I can get that rental history. In a perfect world, I don't know. I just think of, whenever I hear the sentence, in a perfect world, I think of that one potion seller guy, the guy who made the potion seller music or video. He did another one where it was just like, in a perfect world, I do not exist, but we are not in a perfect world. And he's just like the fucking weird potion seller. Potion seller, I need your strongest potions. You are not strong enough for my strongest potions. My strongest potion will kill a dragon, Mr. Man. But potion seller, I need a potion if I'm going to be successful in battle. In a perfect world, Ashley would have a sugar daddy in her dream car. In a perfect world, I would... Oh god, chat. I've been like designing this house that I want to build so badly, but I will never be able to build this house. Did you fix the Beamer? I mean, it drives. I'm still in the process of like actually properly fixing it. I think I know what's going on with it for the most part, so I just gotta fix it, but it's, you know, it needs new coils and probably some heat shielding, and probably a new distributor rotor, and probably new spark plug wires, and probably new fuel injectors, and probably new spark plugs. I know it needs new spark plugs. I know it needs a new coil. I know it needs probably new spark plug wires. Probably also needs a new distributor cap. It probably also needs a new distributor rotor. Probably also needs a new injectors. I could spend a couple $1,000s real easy just on that car. Designed a house. I did design a house, and it's like coil packs or coil overs. They're it's old, so you remember they're coil. It's just like a coil. It's like a. Here, I'll get a picture of it. But I've been playing around in The Sims designing this house because I've had this idea for a house in my head for the longest fucking time for a layout, and I made it, and it's super cool and I love it, but it would cost millions of dollars to build it. I made a smaller version which would be slightly less expensive, but still very expensive. Car coil. So, like, a lot of coils are on newer cars look like this. If you have a newer car, like post 2000, post 1990, your coils probably look a lot like this. This is just kind of how they work. These generally are more expensive because they're more specialty, and you can't just swap like coils per car. So these things usually cost a good amount of money. The coil that I need looks like this, and these are luckily fairly cheap. They're like 30-40 bucks for these things, but they're older, so they're not. You have to have a car that uses them. But the BMW E30 does use the older coil start, so like E30 distributor. But I probably also need a new distributor, which is a bit different. It's not like a normal distributor cap. It's a little bit weird how it works, but I probably need to replace this part as well, if I had to guess. It appears to me what's happening... Wow, that guy really did a weird paint job. What appears to me what's happening is that when I'm accelerating, either the coil is like malfunctioning or something along the other line. Something else is functioning poorly, but eventually the car is getting too hot. Or like the coil itself is getting too hot and starting to malfunction. Or it's that, or I'm vapor locking. It's either vapor lock or like a part of my electronic system is overheating. Why on earth? Okay, that's not an E30. It's my O2 BMW 2002. Wait, E30. Wait, is this an E30? Why the fuck would you put a carburetor on an E30? So here we go, chat. This is the image I need. Imgur. No. Open image, new tab. God damn it, this is fucking, what is image for ants? So here's my fuel line, right? Your fuel line comes in right about right here. That's your, it's your throttle cable. But your fuel line comes, you can see it right there, the fuel line. It's down there, which makes me wonder if it's not vapor lock, because usually vapor lock on a car like this would only happen if your fuel line is close to your exhaust. But your exhaust is over here, not over here. So I'm not exactly sure if it's fuel lock or vapor lock or not. It could be. It could be. But it could also be... Oh, that's a fuel pressure regulator? I thought that was something else. It might also be this, to be honest with you. It might be my fuel pressure regulator, like, fucking up. Because this thing's, like, basically not attached. Because, like, the little rubber hose that goes to this thing is, like, basically not on there. So, honestly, it might be just this... I might just want to replace this little tube right here. See if that works. I also probably need to fuck with this coolant level sensor. But it's... Every time... And here's the ignition coil, so it's really not that bad. But every time I accelerate, like, too hard, under load, not just accelerating, but under enough load, the engine light will come on. But as soon as I let off the throttle, the engine light will turn off. And sometimes I'll be driving on and driving along, and the engine light will come up, and I just take my foot off the throttle, and it'll come off. So that tells me most likely what that sensor is telling me, and what that code is it's probably my O2 sensor. Because your O2 sensor comes right out of the pipe of the exhaust, and it measures how much unburnt fuel is in your... It measures your air-fuel mixture for your vehicle. And if your spark plugs aren't working, you're going to have a very rich exhaust, because you're not burning all of the fuel inside the cylinder, because your spark isn't going off enough. And so what could be happening is as I'm accelerating, and as the fuel pump or the coil needs to be putting in more spark, or more, like, timing advance or whatever, it's falling behind, and as it gets hotter and hotter, it starts to deteriorate more. And then that is causing the spark plugs to not function at that high end, which is causing the O2 sensors to read a rich air-fuel mixture, because the spark plug isn't burning all of the fuel in the cylinder. That might be my problem. And so what might be the actual cause of this issue is that my coil might be just very weak, and that once it gets to a certain temperature, the internal resistance of the coil is probably spiking once it reaches a certain temperature. And once that happens, it just fucking kills it. Because, like, it could be vapor lock, it could be that, but that doesn't exactly make a whole lot of sense, because it might be vapor lock, I don't know. Because it really is very sudden. Like, when it happens, it's like you're driving, no power. Just fucking, like, someone just shorted the engine. There's no power at all. And then it'll come back on for a little bit, and it will go back off. And it will keep doing that until eventually the engine just cannot stay up. And then you'll start it, and it won't start. They've put in B18s and E30s. That's pretty sick. The FPC Euro should have most of the stuff they need to replace it in the European market. Surprised he hasn't pulled it apart in the parking lot. I mean, I did when I first got it. This is getting complicated. Cars now have those stupid engine covers. I know, I hate those. O2 sensor is what I was thinking. I'm fairly certain the code is coming from an O2 sensor, but what's the worst car to work on as a mechanic? VW. Like a VW bug. VW sucks. Time to go wideband anyway. I see people sell cars for dirt cheap all the time because O2 sensors is golden, simple fix. Yeah, I mean, and O2 sensors aren't really affecting the car's drivability very much, right? It's like, it's just a sensor that's measuring how much unburnt fuel is in your exhaust. So it's very good for... Can I clean your tailpipe? It's very good for, like, getting info on the car, but I'm not exactly sure, like, what I want to do about it. Because, like, I know I need to do all this shit to it. Like, I guarantee it would run a lot better if I put new coils in it, and or a new coil in it, and I put new spark plugs in it, and I put new injectors in it, and I did all that shit. But the problem with these injectors, it would be quite expensive to do all that. Like, here, let's go to Amazon real quick and see if I can get everything that I would need, and see how much it would cost to do this full service. Let's see here. Not old Volkswagen. Not an old Volkswagen, like a 90s, 2000s Volkswagen. Let's see here. Like a Volkswagen Jetta. Okay. BMW E30 1987 coil. Ooh, it's a new top for my car. I could use that. I really need a new top for it, to be honest with you. Like, I really need a new top for it. Like, I actually need that quite a bit. Okay. None of this is what I want. None of this is what I want. This, I think, is something that I could use. Ignition coil. Ignition coil. That's not it. It's not good. It's not the right ignition coil. There we go. I probably wouldn't want to go with, here, let's just do ignition coil. Nope. Where's the goddamn special one? Where's the fancy one? Here we go. Something like this right here. That will work perfectly. So something like this. It does fit my car. Fuck you, Amazon. So I need that. I need that. I need fuel. No, God, you son of a bitch. Fuel injector. You can repair old Volkswagens with lawnmower parts. But yeah, because it's old Volkswagens. Because old Volkswagens are pretty easy to work on, but like new ones, not so much. So is that $30 per? That's not so bad. So it's $100 for 6 of them. That's not so bad. I could deal with that. That's not so terrible. So it's $130. Let's see here. Plus that, plus that. Ooh, those ones are pink. And they're $55. What's the difference between these? Why are they... They look the same. Why does it say it doesn't fit? For 1989 BMW 3... Oh. Because it doesn't fit. That's why. Damn. They're pink, though. I like the pink ones. Okay. So fuel injectors, BMW 30 spark plugs. 6 is $50. Jesus Christ. There we go. There we go. It's $26 for that. That's not so bad. And this is unironically probably more so what I need than that. Just like this. If I if I got this, and this, which is if I add all these together, it's let's do the calculator. Let's see. 142 plus 40 plus 130 plus 132 equals $444. Basically is what I'm looking at for the service that I need to do to it. That's essentially what I'm looking at. Is $440. That would get me all of my ignition system replaced. And that would be very good. I would also want to replace, just because the E30 fuel pump, because I've already replaced the fuel filter, so I would want to do the fuel pump. Not that one, because that's not the right fuel pump for this car. Is that the right fuel pump for this car? It is the right fuel pump for this car. Interesting. Alright, so that one, and then fuel pump. What else would I want to replace? The fuel pump and alternator. Honestly, I could use a new alternator. Like if I were to like be able to take a is this reman or is this new? I don't know. Basically, that's what I need. So I would want a new alternator. This. So that's like I add $170 to it. So it's like if I add $170 to 144, that's about $600 is what we're looking at. I think. about $600 for full-blown service and everything I need to do to it. Except for not really. It would be more than that, because I also need to do the oil change, so I need new oil, brake fluid, transmission fluid, more coolant. So I think all in all, it would be at least $800 if I was gonna... Oh, hi, Dub. If I was gonna do everything that I want to do to it, like right now, and not including all the things that I also need to do to it, like the top needs to be replaced, and I also want to do new brakes. I want to put new brakes on it. I want to put new suspension in it. I want to put all this new shit in it. But for just the basic service, for just this basic maintenance service, it would be about $800 bucks. Not bad, just looking at about 1K. About 1K, or just 1,000, just saying. Basically just $1,000 bucks. That's basically what it costs. 700 for demounting the cover, swapping, or counting the cover, and reprogramming the ECU. Why would I need to reprogram the ECU? I guess if there's new injections, I might need to recalibrate the ECU. I don't like dealing with old ECUs. I hate ECUs on cars. I wanted to have my own ECU. This is why I like carburetors, where I don't have to worry about what the computer thinks about shit. Like, what does the computer think about this? I don't care. I just want to twist a knob and have it work. God damn it. That's why I want to rip out the electronics and put my own electronics in. What year is the Beamer again? It's an 87. It is an 87. If you want to change the dono goal. The problem is that if I did that dono goal, it would have to be like a $3,000 dono goal. And even then, it would be hard to, like, spend the money on that. So it's like, if I made a $3,000 dono goal, most of that has to go to my bills anyway. So it's like, I would have to... I don't know, it's kind of like... If I could spend every dime of the dono goal on just that, I would be happy. Like, I would be very happy if I could just have a $1,000 dono goal and then immediately use all of that $1,000 on the car. But I need to eat and I need to pay rent. So I can't pay rent if I spend all of the money I get from donations on my car. Because it's basically just my income. So you get 1K, so 1K you get, thank you Daddy, and Astra gets serviced. Can I spend channel points to make you do push-ups? Not right now, because I don't want to do push-ups. I'd watch you car rebuild stream or make it into a YouTube series like Tavares. I do want to do that. I have every plan on doing that. I have every plan. I want to do that very badly. But the problem is that I do not have most of my tools, which is not that big of a deal. I can get hand tools I can get some minor hand tools that will be good enough to do what I need to do. But my main problem is that I don't have the money to do all this shit. If I had all these parts, it would be I could do all this shit in the stream. Like, I would like, go over, ask Dob if I could use his garage for a day, and I would set up my streaming setup in his garage, and I would do all of this shit in a day, because I could easily do all of this in a day. If we're just talking about replacing the coils, the spark plugs, the ignition shit, I could do that all of the shit in a day, and I think it'd be really a fun stream to do. So that would be a lot of fun, but the problem is, again, I need about like $800 worth of parts and fluid. So, Waiting for the cops is always the worst part? Damn, that does sound shit. Sounds like content to me. If you do donor goal to get going for a donor vehicle, if you're free to use my garage to swap whatever the heck you want. Hell yeah! If you get a donor vehicle, or a donor vehicle, well, once Jizzy gets his own car, here's the thing, chat. I want to put a diesel engine in the E30 eventually. Like, I need to put. That's not gonna happen for a while, so I need to do this service anyway, because I'm not gonna replace that engine for a hot minute. But I have my eyes open. I want to put a diesel in that son of a bitch. I want to put like a 4BT in that thing. I want people to listen to that car as it drives past them at like insane speeds, going, "What the fuck?" Top it with a 351. That would be cool, but that's also not a diesel. I would do that though, because that is a cool engine, and I would do it with any engine that I could just get. I would like to. I would like to do that. What's Peanut doing? She's checking out my storage. What are you doing, Peanut? Yeah, Peanut. It's modded heavily, so it'd be easy to throw a turbo on it. Hell yeah. Bonk. Put a Duramax in it? No. Fuck no. Fuck Duramax. I got my Duramax! Nah, man, I'm a Cummins guy. I like Cummins engines, because it has the word cum in it. But I would unironically go for like a cat engine. If I could get like a small, like, under 700-pound cat engine, I would do that. Mommy, scared money don't make no money. Cummins is the way to go for sure. Yeah, probably. Well, the thing about Cummins is it's got more... Like, if I took like a generator engine out of a cat generator or something like that, or like a small skid steer, the issue with that is those engines are designed to work with a certain RPM rate. They're not designed to work in a car. Like, if you have a skid steer, the engine is not designed to rev like a normal car. It's designed to sit at 1 RPM and stay there. Which is great for generators and things where you just need a lot of power consistently, like a skid steer, but it's not great for a car when you're trying to do it doesn't do that. So you have to modify the engine to be able to do that properly. And also the other thing is, like, a cat engine that was only ever in like a generator slash skid steer is not gonna have a transmission that matches up with it very easily. The thing about a 4BT is I know, because I've seen them on eBay before, that they had the Cummins 4BT engine, and by extension the Cummins 6BT engine, there is a company that makes bell housings for those. They make bell housing adapters for the 4BT engine to match up with an AX15 transmission, which is a Jeep transmission. It's a very good Jeep transmission, and that would work. So I know if I got a 4BT engine, I know I could put a AX15 transmission behind it, and if I know I can put an AX15 transmission behind it, I can get a custom-made drive shaft to put on that and match up with whatever differential I want to put on it. I could literally I could find an old clapped-out Chevy or Dodge Ram. Honestly, that might be the best idea. Like, if I could get like a Dodge or something, like a clapped-out second-gen Dodge with a 24 valve, like, it just ripped the drivetrain out of it. That would work, probably. Let me look on Craig's list real quick. Cars and trucks. All right. Transmission. Let's do type. Fuel. Let's go diesel. All right. Let's do owner only, has image, hide duplicates. I did not want to save that. And then cheapest first. Clapped out. Serious question, do you want to see a beefy as fuck engine in Astra's E30? I have a beefy V8 worthy of a swap. I would do that. Dom, I would 100% put that engine in the E30. I would 100% put that engine in the E30, if you let me. Oh my god. Hold on, chat. What? Well, let me find a couple of things here. That's pretty good. Super Duty exhaust system. Here we go. There's a couple of them here. Ooh. These are pretty nice, actually. Hey, 1989 Bobcat. That's kind of nice. Where is all the Kumans?
Thank you for the follow,
Daddy. Thank you, bad D&D idea for follow. I can't find any more dodges, so I'll just look at these. See, chat, if I took if I had the perfect idea for diesel swap. The engine of the week. Oldsmobile 4.3 liter diesel. How much power does it make? And how heavy is it? That could work. That could work. But I really want to put a semi-truck engine in there just because that's absurd. Is this absurd enough? I don't know. But if I could put the Windsor in it, that would be really good. The van will be out of commission for a while is my only concern. That's the thing. You gotta have an engine before you can give up the engine in your van. You can't just take the engine out of it just because, like, fuck it, right? You gotta have, like, something else to put back in it. But I could take something like, well, like, for instance, this, I don't know what this is, but a GMC Sierra is basically just an engine on a rolling chassis, which is kind of cool, to be honest with you. Ooh, actually, that's not a bad idea. That's not a bad, like, that's a new engine. Damn, the whole fucking thing burned, though. Because I could take this, right? I could take the drivetrain, because the drivetrain is relatively intact on this car. It's an automatic, but I could take this drivetrain, and if I didn't care about keeping it automatic, I could just literally rip this shit out of this rolling chassis, and I could just shove it in my car, and it would work. It would work. I could also get this. Oh, there's a lot of cars here. Yo, that fucking buggy. Really, I need something like this, right? Not a Dakota, but like an old Dodge that is, like, clapped out with a diesel engine in it. Or something like this, like $1,000 for like a truck, or some bullshit like this that has a, oh, that's nice, actually. It's a nice Mercedes. I love these old Mercedes, man. But I could take, like, something like that and take this engine out of that. Really what I want to do is get, like, something like this, because this has a Cummins engine in it. I could take this. This is a 5.9 engine, I'm fairly certain. So I could take this engine out of this car and the entire drivetrain in this truck, rip it out of this truck, and shove it in my E30. Because I really think that'd be fun. That'd be like a lot of fun content. Because I could take it out of this truck, rebuild the entire thing, and then put it in my car, and that would be a lot of fun. Or I could take something like this, the F-250. I don't like the Ford Power Strokes are okay, but they're not Cummins. You know, they're not Cummins engines. I like this Cummins, you know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about. I like those Cummins engines. I know, chat. Tell you what, if a chat pays for an engine, I'll give you a huge discount on mine. Just need enough for a small truck. That Buick was cute. Or that Bug was cute. It said free, no takes backs. It's sold, my friend, $0. Femboy Garage when I get $800 to spend on parts for my car. That's when. That's when we do that. Oh man, I'm getting like the itch though. Sometimes I get the itch to like work with my hands. Like I haven't done mechanic shit in so long that I'm like, I get the itch. I always feel bad when I do mechanic shit because I don't like my hands getting all greasy, but I'll just have to get gloves. I dated a girl named Kathy Cummins. I bet you she never comes in sex. Is the name like that? There's no way. There's no way. Femboy Garage. Man, that would be a lot of fun. I would love to do that. The question is, how do I get $800 extra for that? Maybe I could do, like, a goal for each part. Like, maybe I could have, like, a $500 dono goal for the, like, one part each time. So I could, it's, like, less percentage of the dono goal, so I could, like, make it work. I don't know. We'll see. Do you want to see a beefy engine in Astra's E30? I have a V8, beefy V8 worthy of swap. What V8 is it? Oh yeah, it stops. Hell yeah. Bake robbery. How much do they pay for plasma down there if you and Jizzy alternate days? I don't think I can give plasma because I'm on estrogen. I know I can't like give blood or anything like that, so I don't know. I don't know what the rules on that are, but I don't think I'm allowed to do that. Plus, I hate the idea of giving plasma. I hate getting my blood drawn. It's not great. Bank robbery. And Jizzy hates needles. Yeah, Jizzy really hates needles. I cannot blame him. I do not like needles either, even though I have to use one every single week. I do hate. I hate needles, but I tolerate needles because I have to. It's like you have to tolerate it. You said it has to be your own plasma. I would have suggested sperm banks, but I don't know if Astra produces enough. Listen, we just gotta milk Jizzy. We just gotta milk him for his sperm. To sell it. Hold up. Wait a minute, what? I have O negative blood types, so they go fucking crazy for my blood. Yeah. That'd be so fucking funny. Sperm bank. Give me your seed, Jizzy. I need to pay for my car. I need to pay for my car's repairs. God damn it. Come here, Jizzy. Yeah, I don't know. I do intravenous drugs in Haiti. I don't know. I don't know what my blood type is. I'm not sure. I don't know how to find out either. I'm sure like my doctor knows, but I don't. I sure shit don't. I could probably like check it some way, but. Oh my god, that reminded me for some reason. I'm getting a new phone. Trey Racing is a legend and is sending me a new phone. Thank you, Trey Racing, by the way. But I just want to show you guys my phone and why I need a new phone in the first place. So for those who don't know, I had a new phone, and then my car broke. Going back to my car broke down because if you drive my car for like long distance, like over an hour, and in hot days, it fucking just dies. And it died like I was coming back from Atlanta, and it died like 5 miles outside of my apartment. Like I was so fucking close to my apartment, and it died on me. And it's the kind of thing where you just have to kind of wait a little bit, and it will turn back on. Thank you, Peanut, for fucking up with my lights. But it'll turn back on if you wait. But it's really hard to get it going again. So once it gets going again, you have to really get on it and like, okay, I'm going to travel as much as I can while the engine's still running. Right? And so initially when it happened, I was pulled over on the side of the road, and I was like sitting outside of my car because it was too hot to sit in the car because I don't have AC in that thing. And I put my phone on top of the car, and when I got it running, I didn't remember that I had put it up there because I was just in like, okay, let's go. And I left my phone on top of the car, and it went flying. But that wasn't this phone. This is the phone that I've been using for... I only had that phone for like a couple months, which sucks. I loved that phone. It was so fucking good. But this is the phone I've had for years before that. And I want you guys to appreciate the level of damage done to this phone. It does indeed still work. This isn't gonna dox me, right? Yeah, I don't think so. If I show this, it's not gonna dox me unless I accidentally hit the. Look at that phone cover. Look at that. Look at that cover. Oh. Anyway, this is. I don't know if you can tell, but this thing has been through hell and back. Like, look at the fucking, you can see, look at the screen. Look at that. Look at the fucking, I don't know if you can tell, but you can see this little thing in here. That's the internal parts of the phone that you can see through the plastic because it's this has been in my pocket for so long that it's literally like rubbed away the plastic to the point where you can see through it. You can see through the fucking plastic. It's been like... every corner of this thing has just been like damaged, battle-worn. It's just like... I love this phone because it's an absolute tank. I don't know how... I've dropped this thing so many times, I have no idea how it still works. But it does. Homegirl got a phone case. I was using a phone case with my last phone. I was using one, and I liked it. It worked. until I fucking left it on my car. Respect Jabberjaw. The part where you left out the part where Dabo drove you and Jizzy back to go look for it twice. Yeah, I did. Dob had to like pick us up in his car while he was like getting a cold to go out into this like random back road to try and find my phone so that we could get the images off of it. It was such a sad, not fun. Not fun. Not a fun time. So you're saying someone found Ash's old phone and all the loot's on it? No, someone didn't find it. I picked it up. So I mean, there was a period of time when somebody could have picked up my phone and it would have had all of my like nudes on it that I posted to the Battle Pass, right? Every single one of them, including the ones that I don't post to the Battle Pass because they are too saucy. There are many photos like that on my phone and this phone, to be honest with you. And if someone had this phone, they could get into it and they could find that. It would be like a gold mine. But no, I found it before that happened. You have any outboard gear? I don't know what that means. How is Jizzy, and now Jizzy has my spare SIM card for emergency phone. Use a Nintendo Switch case for my phone? Weird. I do need like a phone case though. Like this one, obviously, I think it doesn't matter. Like I really don't think it matters on this one, because like it's been. I don't know if you can tell. You can like lift up this plastic. I kind of want to. The adhesive is starting to come off. You can see in like there. It's this thing has been through a lot. This thing needs to rest. This thing needs to just be just put to rest already. But hopefully, I'm getting a new phone. Trey Racing the Legend has sent me a new phone. For a stop. Wait, stop doing that. That's just hard on phones. It's not that I'm hard on phones, it's just that I'm clumsy, and sometimes I drop them. Like, I dropped this phone a lot. To be honest with you, the phone I had before this was cracked most of the time I had it. This one did not crack for years. I dropped this thing fucking so many times, and it did not crack. I thought this was indestructible. I have to give it to this phone. This thing is a tank. I cannot believe it's still working after all the abuse I put it through. I'm going in. Oh, and this one still works. I could theoretically replace the screen on it, but the main problem with this phone is not the screen or the condition of it. It's just an old phone. It was a budget phone when I got it like 4 or 5 years ago, and it's chugging. It chugs. It fucking chugs, dude. I mean, I don't have much shit on this phone, but it chugs. I don't even think it has, like, I think it has, like, 25 gigabytes of space on it. So it really doesn't have, like, a whole lot of internal storage. So, like, just the basic apps that you need to run, it fills this phone almost completely up to the brim with, like, space. So there's barely any extra space on it, and it runs like shit. It really does. But I had that the phone I had that I left on the roof was so good. It was a Poco X5. It was a Chinesium phone. It was very clearly like a cheap Chinese product, but it was amazing. It's by far the best phone I've ever had. The camera was amazing. The picture quality was amazing. It was so good. I loved the color of that phone. Oh. Fuck, dude, I love that phone, man. Changing phones is stressful. It is stressful because you have to fucking change everything. And luckily it's just a SIM card most of the time that you just have to swap, but damn, this thing needs to be put in a museum. This thing is so fucking fucked up. I'm surprised. I mean, the circuit board down here on the bottom has been exposed for so long. I'm surprised this thing hasn't gotten like water in it and like completely destroyed itself. Like, I'm kind of surprised. You want to see my background on this phone, chat? Look at my background on this phone that I have. I love this background. That's gotta be my one of my favorite phone backgrounds. Shrimp. I love that meme of Lemmy, like, waking up looking really disheveled. That's, like, one of my favorite memes. You need to go to Sprint so they can transfer your pics and contacts up to your new phone. Well, I don't really care about that. I don't really need to go to, like, a phone store to do that. All I have to do is just hook it up to it, like, plug it into my computer with a USB-C and then transfer all of the shit. I've already done that with this phone. So, like, all of the shit that I had on this phone, I dumped onto my hard drive. I have a big, like, I call it the cum tank, because it's, like, a 6 terabyte hard drive that I have. That's, like, an external hard drive. So I just, like, I put, like, the entire contents of this phone on there. So I just backed it up. So honestly, I could probably, I have some new stuff on here that I need to back up as well, since I've used it again, but I could, like, chuck this out the window and most everything on this phone would be still fine. But I need to do that with my other phone. I need to dump all of the information on it. The cum tank. My folder naming convention is very good. Don't judge me. Thank you, Merlin Costa Rica for the follow. I'm gonna sell my all my shit and move to New Mexico and start an indie noise rock band salsa company. We're gonna do great and then go bankrupt from the market oversaturation, and it's gonna be a hell of a time. Why would you ever want to move to New Mexico? I am not with you on that one, Dob. It's filled with lewds. The tank is filled with lewds. It is. Why would I'm gonna be honest with you, Dob. I'm not down for that. I do not want to go to New Mexico and live there. Pretty easy to transfer files when you're setting up a new phone. Yeah, I'm not really worried about transferring files over. And really, I don't care about transferring the old pictures over. I like to have all my pictures on my computer anyway, so I'm just gonna transfer everything to my computer, and that generally works better that way. Indian phone YouTuber drooling right now. I'm gonna switch the location to Maine. I do like Maine. I want to go to Maine. Like, I would actually love to visit Maine. Like, if I'm gonna be honest with you, if it wasn't for the gun laws, it would be my second choice to move to Maine. Like, apart from Florida. Florida's obviously, like, my first pick. But if I had to move out of Florida for some reason, I'd probably move to Maine. Because Maine is gorgeous. I really want to go to Maine. And plus, if you live in Maine, you can say you live more north than, like, 90% of Canadians. And that's just funny. What gun laws? My cousin goes hunting all the time. I'm not sure what the gun laws are like in Maine, but I'm pretty sure there are mag limits.
Daddy.
Thank you, Wonder Waffles X for the follow. I thought that was Waffle Sex. So thank you, Waffle Sex, for the follow. I lived in New Mexico, it's not great. Do not redeem. Vaunted palm trees in Maine. Let's see, Maine gun laws. Maine passes controversial gun control bills by a single vote. 2 gun control measures squeaked through the Democratic-controlled Maine House by a single vote on Tuesday. Would ban so-called bump stocks. Well, that's fucking just a bump stock ban. That's dumb, but not exactly, like insane. State permit to require to purchase, no. Firearm registration, no. Assault weapons law, no. Magazine capacity restriction, no. That's pretty nice. Oh yeah, I thought there was one. Owner license required, no. Red flag laws, yes. That sucks, but we have that here in Florida too. Permit required for concealed carry, no. Permit required to open carry, no. Castle Doctrine stand your ground law, no. That sucks. I do like Castle Doctrine. That is nice to have. Florida has Castle Doctrine, which I like. So that sucks. That is a downgrade in terms of gun laws. State preemption of local restrictions. I don't know what that means. NFA weapons restrictions, no. Shall certify. I don't know what that means. Peaceable journey laws. I don't know what that means. Backroom check for private sales, no. Duty to inform handguns, yes. Interesting. Yeah, honestly, it doesn't seem that bad, to be honest with you. It's, like, slightly worse than Florida's, but that's not so bad, honestly. I thought it was worse. I thought it was, like, you couldn't have... I thought it was, like, more like New York. What is Castle? Castle Doctrine basically means that if you're in your house, you can defend yourself. Like, if if someone breaks into your house and you shoot them, you're not legally liable for their death, right? You're not like, you cannot be charged with murder. Compared to places like California, if someone breaks into your house and they have a bat and you shoot them with an AR, there are certain, like, in scenarios where a court will find you guilty of murder because you killed him with a unfair advantage. It's very weird, but the idea is that if you're not... Castle doctrine is if someone's in your castle, they've charged your castle, it's self-defense and you have every right to shoot their face off. But that ends as soon as you take a step outside your door. So if someone breaks in your house, you go to shoot them, but then they leave, you cannot chase them to go shoot them down. That is not covered under castle doctrine. So it includes your car too in Florida. Oh, that's based. But like that's what that is. So if there's no castle doctrine, that basically leaves room for you to be legally persecuted for defending your own life, which is weird. But Your Honor, I live in a Wendy's dumpster. Your Honor, I live in a Wendy's dumpster. Oh my god, I fucking need somebody to make that into a comic where I need somebody to do a courtroom sketch of a raccoon in court saying that. I could just imagine a raccoon in a little suit going, "But Your Honor, I live in the Wendy's dumpster. It is my house." Oh my god, I need someone to make that. I'd rather go grab a gun than a phone and pray to a cop gives a damn. You can't rely on cops to get there in time. That's like the whole idea that the cops will get there in time is not realistic. Here in Cali, if they break into my house and I'm inside and I harm them anyway, I can go to jail. Yeah, that's Cali. That's Cali. Cali's just ridiculous. Thank you, Taco John, for giving us up the Dabo. Cali has disparity of force distinction and mandatory retreat laws even in your own home. Yeah, that's just dumb. I think that's really dumb. It's like if you're in your house and someone breaks into your house, that is a threat to your life, I feel like, as obviously a threat to your life. I feel like people who are in that situation don't understand how scary that is too. Like if someone's breaking in your house, everyone thinks, "Oh, I'll be able to handle it." If someone broke into my fucking apartment, I'd be shitting myself. I would sit, like, in the back of the fucking house with my gun, and I'll just be like... That'd be it. The solution to the problem is to start talking to them about tubes until they say, "I made a mistake," and try to leave. Or you do that fucking, that meme where it's like, guy breaking in your house, and you lock the doors, and you'd be like, "Cops are already on the way. I've got cameras. You're screwed. But this can be just all a big misunderstanding." Reveals his robe, and the robber's just like, "Oh no!" I fucking love that. I'm unhinged, so anyone who breaks into here is trapped with me. This is true. Literally have a chihuahua named El Chapo. Not even that, they will literally say, "Why didn't you want to run away?" Yeah, that whole idea is so stupid. Like a bigger boot is just like the one from the SpongeBob movies. Raccoon Lawyer is a show I'd watch. I just like the idea of like a courtroom style sketch of a raccoon with like very nervous looking raccoon with like teary eyes and a little tiny suit with his like arms like by his side, just being like, "But Your Honor, I live in the Wendy's dumpster." Fuck. David Hasselhoff is the GOAT? Kind of, yeah. A little bit. I got a dog with a nice heavy bark. Nobody in their right mind will break in here, though. I mean, yeah, but... tell that to the ATF. As you would be like, "Leave now or I'm going to put some holes in you with this AK." You know, I had a dream. I think I mentioned this last stream, but I had a dream someone broke into my house. And I had to, like, look for a gun, and I couldn't find one. And I was like, "What the fuck is my gun?" I was real scared. It's about to be #1 bestseller in the comic section. If the ATF ever shows up, to just call the sheriff's department. Well, they'll take their ass. Yeah, that's true. I remember seeing like a thing where like the sheriff of some town was like, "If someone breaks into your house, don't call the cops. Just shoot them. It will make it so much easier for us." Like, if everyone just shot the people who broke in their house, we'd have a lot less problems. I should Google LL Bean Bigfoot. The what? Grady Judge is a legend. I have a life-size Michael Jordan cutout to ward off robbers like Home Alone. That'd be funny. What if we built a robot that, like, just violates potential intruders? Like, it doesn't kill them, but it violates them, like, sexually in a really, like, bad way. And they break in, and they get to live, but they might not want to after they leave. My name is Robobot. My sole function is to penetrate you. And it just starts thrusting, like a fucking little arm just starts thrusting. Weapon to surpass Metal Gear. Did I have to pick on Discord, Astra? Oh, let me look. Well, that was a Volusia County Sheriff, lol. I don't remember where that was at, but that's funny. I don't know where Volusia... Where is Volusia? What the fuck? What is this picture that you sent me? What the fuck is this? Femboys and twinks lined up to break into Astra's house. This product has backfired immensely. This is definitely backfired. What the fuck is this image? There are like 3 pixels in this. Look, you can see the fucking bitrate. You can see the squares. Bean ink. Who the fuck even is this guy? What an image. What an image. It's a bigger boot. The cops in Broward County are absolutely fucked. They've been on the news for GTA antics often. Interesting. Isn't Broward County near Miami? Or is that... No, Miami's in Dade County. I don't remember where Broward County is. It's very low quality, like 144. I mean, it's like 72 pixels. It happened last year. A homeowner had a CCW who was initially charged for defending himself, but the charges got dropped after he surrendered his CCW. But that's dumb, though, right? Like, that is so stupid. Like, the fact that you'd have to, like... He clearly was in danger. Like, I don't know, the guy was running away. The guy was running and he chased them. That is, like, a big no-no. You're not supposed to do that. But even still, like, if you're defending yourself with a life, especially when the guy's got a gun, like, he had a gun and he was shooting back at him. And it's like, you use that gun to defend your life, and then it's like, well, you obviously don't... You successfully used this gun to defend your own life? Well, obviously you're not responsible enough to have this, so we're taking this away. Like, what the fuck, man? Polk Country is based? Broward is just left of Miami. Oh. Huh. That boot is real. I have a picture somewhere of me standing next to it when I was little. There were 2, and the video does not show his partner shooting from the sidewalk. Yeah, I mean, that is a thing, though, you gotta think about, though. Like, Castle Doctrine ends at your door. So, if someone runs away, and you leave... First of all, that's not a good idea. Like, in that situation, he had to push and be aggressive to, like, chase them outside of that little corridor. If I was him, I would have retreated and gotten to a more fortified position. Because there's no reason to put yourself in danger to chase a guy to try to kill him in that situation. When you're only trying to defend yourself, I would... pull back and get into a position where I have an angle, and I know if they come back into my, like, line of sight, I can just pop them. And I'm not in danger of getting in their line of fire before they're gonna get in my line of fire, right? It's like, why would I, like, go out of my way to leave the safety of my defensive house to go chase this guy? That's where he fucked up, honestly. I understand, like, the adrenaline, you're not thinking about it, but you should not have gone after them. That is where it becomes, like, a problem with the court system. N-Ward County is the best in Florida? I have no idea where that is. Okaloosa County Sheriff just murdered an Air Force pilot in his home. Damn. There were 2 videos and just... Yeah. Bring out the counties that nobody except Floridians have ever heard of. It's not even real. It's so obscured. Edward County. They have the pass. I don't know, man. I haven't been to that. I haven't seen, like... Oh, it's Fort Myers? Oh, I haven't been to Fort Myers yet. I do want to go to Fort Myers. What's in Fort Myers that's, like, fun to do? Is there anything, like, fun in Fort Myers? Like, my Floridians in chat, my fellow Floridians, what is Fort Myers like? I feel like I want to go there and, like, check it out. It's like, I feel like Fort Myers is someplace, like, I would want to see. Fort Myers is meh. Is it just West Coast Miami, or is it just something else? Like, how different is Fort Myers than Miami? Fort Myers Beach, a lot of MILFs. Naples. Oh, I always forget that Naples and Fort Myers are two different places. Kind of imagine them to be the same. What goes on there? What goes on in that part of the country, or that part of the state? What goes on? What goes on down here? What goes on down here, man? North Naples. So Naples is way down here, I guess. Fuck. What happens down here? See, the thing about Naples, though, is they have coconut trees, and I do like coconut trees. See, look at those coconut trees. I like those coconut trees. I will say, the more south you go in Florida, there are a lot more palm trees. But I feel like this is probably significantly hotter than, like, the part of Florida I'm in. But I don't know if I care. Oh my god, look at those coconuts. Why are they orange? Is that a coconut tree? Why are they fucking orange? Aren't they supposed to be green? Or maybe they're just ripe. I don't know. I mean, this place looks pretty decent. I don't know. It looks pretty decent. There are a lot of fucking palm trees here, though. Like, a lot. There are more palm trees than normal trees, I think. Maybe that's just, like, this area that I'm in. Look at that palm tree. Look at that little lake. This place looks cozy. I don't know what you're talking about. This place looks cozy. Naples is rich as fuck. Money for palm trees. Oh, is Naples like a rich place? Palm tree maintenance. I saw a video of an Orlando teenager body slamming a cop earlier, but to be honest, if he had just showed that his teen his ID and not arrested it, it could all have been avoided. The teens launched an internal investigation on themselves and found they did nothing wrong. Wait, what? Wait, what? The teens launched an internal investigation on themselves? You mean the cops did? I don't understand.
New video just into our newsroom shows a St. Cloud police officer being roughed up, slammed onto the ground by a student. Now that student is under arrest. Yeah, we're being told that student had nothing to do with the fight that the officer is actually trying to break up.
Fox 35 anchor Ray Vieta joins us in studio. And Ray, the police chief is sounding off on this tonight.
The chief says this video is spreading on social media. He calls it an extremely disturbing altercation. Here's how the whole thing unfolded. The officer you see there says he was separating a fight between two students at St. Cloud High School. That's when police say a third student went up to the officer, grabbed him by the neck, pulled him away from the fight, picked him up, and slammed him to the ground.
He didn't grab him by the neck? What? He didn't grab him by the neck at all.
A few others.
He grabbed him by the neck as it shows the video of him not grabbing him by the neck.
The chief praised a few other other students and a school administrator
He
who he
did
says
fucking
stepped in to
shit,
help
though.
the SRO. Other officers arrived shortly
You know,
after.
that cop's never
In a
living that
statement
down.
tonight, the chief calls what happened, quote, despicable and should never have happened. We will never tolerate behavior that targets our officers and will hold those accountable at the highest levels. We put in a
It's a teenager.
request for the body camera video to see more of the incident. Police say they're still going through that footage.
How the fuck are you gonna, like, persecute a goddamn teenager? If you're a cop and you're an adult and you get body slammed by a teenager, you just kind of take that L, man. There's nothing else you can do there. Like, you're not gonna persecute a teenager. Like, come on, dude. What the fuck? If you're a cop and you let yourself get fucking rocked by a teenager, I don't know, man. That's... That guy fucking... I think he's just salty. I think that guy is just salty. He got his shit rocked. That kid was 100% in wrestling. He had that grip locked around his belt. Yeah, he did. It's like, grabbed him by the neck and threw him to the ground. No, he fucking didn't. He just grabbed him by his belt and went, ugh. It's pretty impressive, I gotta admit. That was a pretty impressive show. I'm not gonna lie. That guy, Dana White should be on his phone call right now trying to get a hold of this guy. Believe it or not, all the results is more heavy-handed police and eventual death. Yeah, I don't know. St. Cloud says it all. Orlando nightly news is traumatizing. May I say you look pretty today? Oh, thank you. Kid just had leverage because the cop was taller. I don't know, man. I don't think that's a fair assumption. I think if you're taller than somebody, you have the advantage, right? If you're taller than somebody and you're at least like 10 years older than they are, I would assume you have the advantage. Yet still, he got body slammed and then rocked. Like, he got fucked there. Like, I don't even know who's in the right and who's in the wrong. I don't think a teenager should be charged for something like that, especially if he was just trying to protect, like, his friend or something like that, but Astra has the advantage. Astra has a gun. A gun! Bam! I do like this thing. Some boomer fud just got mad at me for dropping that slide. It's all about using their weight against them when taking someone down with lower body mass is better. I mean, I guess so. Do you name your guns? No, but I should. Like, I try to name things, but I don't really name my guns that often, because usually there's, like, I have like 26 guns, man. I can't name them all. I feel like that one right there, I feel like it has a name, even though it doesn't, because it's so personal to me. But, you know. I'm surprised it hasn't fallen. It stayed there the whole stream. I'm kind of happy it's been just chilling out there. I'm gonna fucking change this whole, like, setup. I know what I'm gonna do, but I have to do it. And I don't know, I need a new desk. I need like $300, chat, and I could make this stream room and pop. I can make it pop, I'm telling you. What about your favorite gun? Don't you name it? Well, that's the thing, like, I feel like at this point, if I named it, it's like I already kind of, like, have so much personality with this gun that, like, if I named it, it would be it wouldn't stick, because, like, to me, this gun is just, like, the AK, and it's kind of its name is the AK. It doesn't really have a name. My guitars have names for some reason, but it basically has a name because it has a lot of personality. The gun has a lot of personality to me. I love this gun. I really want to get, like, a different AK. I like this AK, and I want to kind of keep it the same way, but I want to get another AK that's a little bit more, like, new. It's got, like, polymer grips and some shit, because I really want to utilize this scope mount right here. Maybe I could get, like, a red dot for this or something like that, and have it be there. But I don't know if that would affect the way it looks, because I really like the stock AK, you know, look. AstraZeneca. The gun is AK. It stands for Astra kills with this gun. It says dainty, all the wrist strength. It says dainty, femboy forearms. I do kind of have really dainty forearms. Like, I don't know if you can tell, but my wrist is like super small. I missed the Poggers emote. Sad. I do miss the Poggers emote. They replaced it with the lizard. It was never the same. It was never. They never replaced the Poggers emote. You have to get to the current goal first? Yes, I do. I have to go to the current goal. Once the current goal is met, then we'll go shopping in girl mode, which I think will be fun. Because you know what, chat? I went out today in like basically wearing this, and it, well, not with this, and the other pair of jeans today. But like, you know, I've been like, I haven't been really girl moding because I haven't been going out like with the intention of passing as a girl or presenting myself as a girl. But I've been wearing clothes like this mainly because I just don't have any other clothes. Like, I don't know where the fuck my non girl clothes went, but most of the time, like, the easiest clean shirt that I had to find is like one of these red crop tops. Like, I have not worn this red crop top before today. I still have like a pile of them that I have not touched yet. I need to do like so much laundry, and I need to like find all my other boy clothes, I guess, so I can boy mode again. But like, I've been boy moding, but like kind of lazily. I'm just too lazy to like, at this point I'm just like, fuck it. I don't care. It's okay, you lost muscle in forearms since you don't have to be a decent mechanic. Yes. Yes. Used to be an all the time, but now he's bigger now, he might beat me. Dainty forearms. I was at diesel school, and there was these bearings that one guy was like putting his wrist through, and he was kind of struggling to put his wrist through the bearing. Like, he could only get it to about right there, right on his hand, and some other guy like put his wrist through it to try and see how far he could get it, and he got it to like, I think about right there before he couldn't put his hand in through anymore. And then I tried it, and I just put it on like a bracelet. Like, it just went right on. I didn't even have to like try. It was loose. I must 2016. 2016 was a wild time. Wait a minute, I wonder if I like, what if I like, what does that sound like, chat? What does this sound like? We're not male failing? I don't really know how much I male fail, because like, people don't generally use pronouns when they talk to me, so it's hard to tell. You have music playing, so I don't know? Fuck. Sounds like a music box. I was hoping it was sounding like a Hammond organ or something going around. This is a nice little music box. It looks like something my mom would have made with like lasers. My mom could make this box. But I don't know, it's pretty nice. It just plays Metallica, and I like that. My mom found a cock ring and put it on her wrist. What? First of all, that's a big cock ring, right? If you can put your wrist through it, like around your wrist, that's a big cock ring. Like, was that not tight on her? Or was she not like, damn, this doesn't seem like it's meant for my wrist? She did not know. Well, of course she didn't know, but like, how do you even accidentally do that? How does that happen? That's like saying, oh, my mom accidentally used a condom as a swimming cap. To be fair, they make them bigger to go around your balls. All the cock rings that I've seen are like this big. Like, that big. I don't know if that's just because I've had small cock rings, but I don't know. Happy Mother's Day. I mean, it was Mother's Day on Sunday, but yeah. I like the way that sounds. I keep playing with this music box. God, I love music boxes. I've always loved music boxes. I love music boxes so much. I love this little thing. Happy Leif Erikson Day. Leif Erikson Day! What did Sissy Supply send me? Some stuff. Some fucking stuff that I don't know. You know, after the stream, I'm gonna put it on, and I'm gonna see if it works. And I will report back. See, if I spin this, right, and I open the flap. Wait a minute. We're gonna try this like this, chat. Wait, I could probably just do this. Okay, that doesn't work. Fuck. Damn. Metallica music box goes hard. It does go hard. I like it when it's muted though. I'm having too much fun with this. I'm having too much fun with this. I'm having too much fun with that. Alright, good night, Dabo. Good night. Happy Taco Tuesday, happy birthday, happy May 14th, happy 2024. Good night. You know, Astra, if you got some reduction gearing, you could turn that music box into a workout machine powered by a stationary bike. I could. That would require a lot of gearing down, though. I hope it isn't a haunted music box. I have a music box somewhere that's literally the Elven Lied music box. That I really like that though. I want to get like a fancy version of that. Is there one on like eBay? I love really like fancy music boxes. Elven Lied or Elfen Lied music box. I don't know how to say it. I always pronounce it Elfen Lied. See, like I like cool music boxes. Like I really like pretty ones. Like I like this one. They make them. I had mine in like the shape of a cello, which is wild. Oh, I love that. More than 60 songs. Could I put what song? Your Name's You Are My Sunshine, Endless Love, Close to You, Sailor Moon, Hey Jude, Fly Me to the Moon, Take Me Home, Country Road, The Legend of Zelda. Little Drummer Boy, somewhere around Star Wars, Dragon Ball. Do 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 do. Elven Lied. Here we go. So that's what I want. I want this in with the Elven Lied Lilium or whatever the fuck that is. That shit. I love that. That's the kind of like theme though that like brings back like childhood trauma. Like, I remember watching that anime when I was like fucking 12 or something, and I was thinking, I should not be watching this. You know, if you watch something when you're a kid and you're just like, this is not good for me. Like, if my cousins saw this, they would be mortified. Nothing else matters besides the box, I guess. What color socks or bare feet? I've got my fuzzy socks on because they're very cute. Which Dragon Ball theme though? That's a good point. Is it the Fry Away or is it the classic or OG Dragon Ball? You know what? I might have a controversial opinion here, but with the original Dragon Ball, definitely better than the Dragon Ball Z. I like Dragon Ball Z, but the original Dragon Ball, that definitely slaps hard. Anyway, chat, I didn't realize what time it was until I looked down on it. I was planning on streaming an hour later since I started an hour later anyway, but I didn't expect it to already be 11, so it's already 11. This is a fun stream. It's streaming back pretty fucking quick, chat. It is a fun stream. But I'm probably gonna head off because it is getting a little bit late. Just a little bit late. So I will do that. But let me see, is there anybody else to raid? Well, I'm at it. Let's see here. Twitch. Soko is live with Jen. So I'm gonna raid them because fuck it, right? Might as well. Raid channel. Soko. Raid. Start raid. There you go. Alright, thank you everybody for watching. Thank you everybody. Thank you for hanging out and chilling with me. I will see you guys all next time. Oh my god, remember you Kazin Chad? Did their channel get put back? Hold on, wait a minute. I have to investigate this really quick. I have to investigate. 29k followers. I think Febo UK got unbanned. Maybe? I can't tell unless this is their alt account. I have no idea. That's interesting. Anyway, thank you everybody for watching. I'll see you again on Thursday. Say hi to Soko and Jen and Jay, whoever else is in their chat. Goodbye!
Flying over the controls with a mix of skill and desperation. Jens handled the first round.
Just, like,
his bravery
fucking bring it up
him
on
to
stream
focus
right now, just for the few of you that are still in here.
Of the ghosts.
Just like I have so many sex toys on my desk, and I just want to be like
tasks and identified the imposter, causing the first ghost to dissipate with an anguished wail.